Everything seems to be working. I'm gonna hit an ad real quick just to push back pre-rolls. Make sure... my mic is going on. Let me check my model. Okay. Model's going good. Alright, seems like everything's okay. Alright. We're playing some eugenics. As you see, I have... Jesus Christ, 37 hours already in it. Yeah, we're playing eugenics. It's a very fucking addicting game. Although, but let's see. I'm waiting for the ad break on Twitch to end real quick before I go on. But hello, I've been on a rather hiatus again for personal reasons. I may start coming back to streaming. I don't know. I'm debating. I've been debating actually on doing a new account for several reasons, largely because of I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But actually, let me check. Why is it being weird here? Anyways, but that's not here nor there. Largely because when it comes to like streaming, streaming for the most part, I just do play video games. Not really. I'm making anything with streaming. Like, if I'm talking about making anything content-wise, the most I've done, my art, even though I don't make that much, and I'm not that good at it, gets more traction than anything else I do. Except maybe like Identity V if you want to count the streaming. Let's just jump into the game. I am going to skip cutscenes. I've already seen these. I just want to get to the game. Yes, yes, science. I get it. Science. Yes. Science, science, science. Why is this phone not fucking charging? Jesus Christ. Okay. My phone's been having charging problems. Trust me, you'll find out why later. I don't know which one's a boy and a girl, so... Alright, bye, Yona! Let's see, let's move on. Alright, so we're just gonna jump straight into the game. I wish you could skip the tutorial, though. Pop, pop, pop. Kitty paw. Yes, oh my god, can I skip the fucking tutorial, please? Their option... Skip tutorial. Yes, please. Skip the tutorial. Alright. Thank God, they haven't skipped the tutorial. Okay, so... Really anything else to do other than waiting for kitties. And we make more kitties, of course. Ooh. God damn, we're just getting all the kitties. Alright, let's see here. Now, it's really hard to bother with a breeding pair this early due to us only having one room. So we'll have to figure that out later. Right now, oh yeah, they're retired. They can't do anything. So that means this kitty has to grow up. Alright. So since they're retired, go away, poop. Flop. Flop. So I literally have no other choices. I was have to make do with what I had. Oh, actually, hold on. There's one cat we can choose between. 6, 6, 7. Those are mostly dump stats, though. I mean, luck isn't really a dump stat, but if you have to dump luck, it's not a big deal. Honestly, you're pretty poo-poo, so I'm just gonna eat you out. Although, I mean, granted, hot-blooded is pretty good. But, you know. Yeah, you can go. Alright, let's go. Do the kitty things. Alright, who's gonna be the tank? We have 2 6s. You're fine, and then you're probably gonna be the tank. My god. Okay, all of your all's stuff is bad. How about your health? Is your health any good? Your health is fine, but you're better off as a ranger, probably. Even though the movement's gonna hurt, though. That movement's gonna fucking hurt. Jesus Christ, Cyril's movement is terrible. One of them has to be, they have to be mage and ranger, though. That's sad. Okay, well, does anybody have better? One less infinite range. I guess I'll have to give, the range is both the same. You have a higher luck stat, though. Yes, we'll give it to you. You'll get that. Even though I would like them to have the zap. I mean, granted, the mage can use the zap as well. I don't have anything here, so let's move on. Alrighty. I really need me a new chair. This chair squeaks like crazy. Give me 1 second. Let me do that. Try to move some menus around so I don't see it. There we go. Move you right here. There we go. But this game's very addicting. This is 100% contender for Game of the Year. I did want to get rid of that siren. Pull unit towards you. I can't get within range, I don't think. Even if I did, I wouldn't really get much. Of course, nobody's within range. I was going to push back this way so when they do come up. Water spell deals damage and knockback in a large area. An infinite shock. I don't have enough to cast both, unfortunately. Oh, we do need to kill this fly. I do need to kill this fly. There we go. And then you can't do jack and shit, so... Oh god, these voices. I would like to stop him, because he is going to... like right there. Wait, shit, that's not close enough for the range. Okay, oh no, it is. It is. Okay, we're good. We are close enough. Yeah, just make sure, because they do have a cleave and it can reach over here. Alright, so if I can get... God damn, of course I'm body blocked by everybody. Well, I can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna go here for right now, unfortunately. Let's go right here. Oh, I really don't have to do anything. I mean, I could just go and finish them off. Just go and shoot him. I would use the melee, but unfortunately I'm not close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and stick a trap right here. Bear traps are underrated. At least, I mean, I don't know about the Act 2 and stuff, but at least for Act 1, bear traps are underrated. They're really good. Alright, well, he has to move. Oh. In a while. Hello, Mouth. How are we? Welcome back to hell. It has been a while. Been on hiatus. Personal reasons. We're making kitty master races now. We gotta make the kitty master race. Also, my kitty's on fire. I could put him out. There's a way I could put him out. Do that. Does this not make them wet? Should make them wet. Yeah, it seems like it's... Did it do anything to them? I don't think... It's not saying it really does anything to them. Shoot you. Dogs out and they're silly. Been making PNG tuber. They have the dogs out and they're silly. Good. Be a silly guy. Be a silly guy. No, I've been looking through the indie web. I've been debating on maybe some shifts or something around to actually make things. I don't really make anything. I don't really do art much anymore. I mean, I've been doodling and practicing a lot, but I don't really make full art anymore. I don't know. I'm basically just blapping about. I don't know what I'll be doing at all anytime in the future. Actually, he doesn't have to move, actually. Although, wait, I probably should have moved from the fire, at least. I can get the money, but I can't reach anybody. I could go over here and get the cat. The money's more important, though. And I'm gonna slam back, so I think this guy should not be able to reach me from here. No, okay. I think he could walk through the bodies. Why is your movement only 2? Oh, because they have slow. Roll. Barrel roll. Smack. Do a barrel roll. Let's see here. Goofy, but in G minor. I mean, the music's really fucking good in this game. The music's really good in this game. She's gonna run away. Yeah, she ran. And let's see, your fire shot that spawns brambles in the area. I mean, it's not too bad. I think the best one is an item that makes your basic spawn brambles. And that item's actually really good if you pair it with certain things. Destroy a body, equip a piece of cat hide armor to an empty armor slot. That's actually not bad early on. Each heal 5 HP. We'll have to use it. No, let's try that. Let's try this one. Yeah, that person who made, yes. I don't know about Brotado. I have no idea what that is. But yes, it is the guy who made Binding of Isaac. Alrighty. Plus armor. We don't have any mobility. Actually, you definitely don't have mobility. Let's give it to you. It's a roguelike, I think. Yeah, I've never heard of Brotado. It's really good. Yeah, I've never heard of Brotado, so I have no idea. I'm gonna use thorns for now. Kitty, I'm just gonna grab this money. You... I might potentially be able to do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get him wet. Get him all nice and wet. I'm gonna shoot that. I can't reach anything from here, so I'm just gonna shoot that. I'm gonna drop a bear trap right there. Been like an entire year playing, and no other game has had me engaged that long before. Yeah. Well, I don't know much about it, so I can't really comment on it, but it's good you had fun with it. I think we can do one more thorns. Then we can... Actually, I could attack... I don't want to attack the fucking... Yeah, I don't want to attack my guy there. And I'll just have you go get more money. Do that. Then you still can't reach them. I can, however, any of y'all still wet? No, you're not. Still not wet. Probably should have waited on that one. Hit you. Let's throw a trap right there. Bye-bye, bird. Let's see. Let's see here. Honestly, I'm just gonna get more thorns. They can get to a point where if they hit me, they just die. Alright, you can go up here. He's just collecting money at this point. I'll just... Actually, I could... Yeah, we could do this. Yeah, we could... Yeah, let's get them all wet. Alrighty, I think we're good. Just more traps. And I can kill you. I think it's time to go to move up. I need to get my... Oh, why are you on fire? How are you on fire? Alright, anyways. I'll move up one so I can at least hit that tile when I need to, but otherwise I can't. Actually, we could do this. Although I did destroy the corpses, which means my ranger can't skin it. Okay, how are you on fire? Nice 2 fucking... I really need to get some movement on him, because this is a little ridiculous. Right. Like, he only has 2 range, so I'm probably not gonna be able to get to a corpse in time. Because they're just all gonna kill themselves by the time I get anything good with it. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah, I don't have time to skin anything. Hope things are good for your mouth. I hope your art's going fun. Equip the stick. It's not too bad. Each unit turns to face you. Each ally cat gain 2 armor and knockback. Adjacent unit 2 tiles. Yeah, it's not too bad. Open tile within range and inflict bruise on all. Well, mobility is king, but I mean, he kind of already has ability though. Stick is good for damage. This one's good for team, though. We'll give this one a shot. I haven't really used it before. Nail board. Just a wide melee attack. I mean, sure, why not? Martin made a friend. We got a very crappy ally here. All right, this little being over here. Honestly, I'm just gonna become a pin. Well, actually, no, I don't think pin does any. Yeah, I don't think it does anything with her though, because she has no melee attack. So never mind. I don't want to do that. I gotta keep my ranger away because he has no movement. He can't defend himself from it at all. We're gonna hold on to his mana for now because he's probably one of the guys to move him. What I will do with my ranger, though, is throw a bear trap right there. Oh, he can't really move. Of course, my tank is too fat to really do anything about it, so I'm just going to move him over here. And just do absolutely nothing. Yeah, I literally don't have much I can do. Oh, okay, I saved him, so that's good. Some armor for everybody. Luckily, I can clear that fire. I do have splash. Well, I would have to hit myself with my own splash, but, you know, whatever. Let's see. Well, that doesn't really do much. There we go. Okay, knocked him out of that. Do a shock. Well, I probably should have shot him first, but oh well, it's fine. Okay, game, what's this? Get mobile strength damage at the start of each turn. You lose this when you move. Well, I can't really reach that, so I'm just gonna... over here. Throw this right there. Might be able to reach it. Honestly, if we're not really gonna... let me think. Yeah, we're not really gonna knock him out of anything, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull her just for damage. No, it does not do damage. Okay, noted. So I could stay, eat some damage. Well, actually, it's gonna freeze, isn't it? Yeah, if it's gonna freeze... I'm not... actually, no. Okay, no, I could do this. I could do this. Smack him. Smack him again. I just hit my own... oh, I think my guy's about to die. I accidentally hit... I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know it did that much damage. Shit, I crit my own guy. Rip me. Like he's frozen right now, something really happened to him. But this guy might be a little screwed. Alright, shoot him first. Move here. Do a little pulse swipe. And he's dead. Alright. No, I fucked that up. I wasn't paying attention to their health. Or I wouldn't have done that. Chaos Teleport, no. Poop, no. Wind Spell's not bad. Shield Blast Feist, line that freezes. Okay, yeah, CC is good. Unfortunately, I think I may have heard something really bad on my tank, so let me see. What did I lose? Yeah, oh, speed. Speed's always bad to lose. Chance to find extra consumable item at the end of each battle. When you use up a consumable trinket, equip the new consumable from your inventory if you have any. Alright, well, I want to give it to somebody who's going to survive, so probably you.
No.
Get in the hole! God damn it. Got empath. Take 1 damage when you deal damage. Your heals heal for 1 extra. Well, I don't have any fucking heals, so, you know. So great, it's just bad. That'd be good if I was a cleric. That actually would be pretty good, but unfortunate. Maybe my PNG YouTuber should take inspiration from Sir Pell. I have no idea who that is. I do need to kill these flies, but unfortunately I'm not close enough, so I'm just gonna get some spikes going. It keeps starting my tank in the middle of my group, and I can't use my attack from ability. It's very annoying. Oh my god, can I just not reach anybody? I can't reach anybody, so I'm just gonna go over here.
Meow.
This is 3 damage. If I hit this, they're all gonna move away, so we'll hit you all. And then I'm gonna move you down here. Air traps don't do much here. I'm gonna shoot you. Then move... get that money. I could throw a bear trap here. That wouldn't be too bad. Nope. No cigar. Well, spikes doesn't really do much to the range characters. It's just that the problem is... I do have a pool. Yeah, we can use a pool. What do they do? Of course. I fucking... God damn it! I wasn't paying attention to his health. I don't have a healer. I almost... Like, my one problem with this game is it almost feels like you almost have to bring a cleric. Like, every single run, you almost have to bring a cleric. Alright, well, unfortunately, I don't really have any mobility here. I mean, I can do this. Alrighty. It's actually not going very good for me, but I think on the first run you just have to beat the first boss, though. So if we could just get to the first boss, I don't think it'll be too bad. Base attack spawn brambles. Pick my perks. God damn it. Alright, well, pick which one I go then. Sand cake. What? If you're gonna pick that mouth, you gotta pick one of these. This is the perk. Base attack has +1 area but deals 50% less damage. Honestly, I was probably gonna go split shot, but charm. Chance to inflict charms on units that damage you. That is the most useless ability you could possibly give me, but I have to do it because this is my ranger. If I'm never let you. Well, this one is going to let you down. I'm sorry. Because if somebody's within melee range of my ranger, then doing it wrong. Cement. Your projectiles bounce to another enemy within 2 tiles. Ooh, definitely giving it to you. Ah, but ooh. Now I'll give that to you. And I'll give that to you. I would like to give that to my ranger, but the plus range is better for him. So I mean, he's the only one I can use it. Honestly, I kind of don't want to spend watching in 160p. Goddamn. Are you watching 160p? Do I want to spend anything, or I think I'll save my money. I'm used to first bosses. I could get screwed over, but yeah, Rat does have some unpredictability to him that's very annoying. But I think I'll manage as long as movement doesn't screw me over. Because it could. Oh my god, please tell. Oh my god, the fucking. Okay, well, I gotta waste this on my fighter. Alright, break that. And he can't really do much. Actually, no, he has infinite. Does electric ignite the bombs? Here, I don't know, we'll find out. But, I'll keep it on. I need to find out if it does, but it probably will be a while before I do find that out. Alright, well, unfortunately, I do have to spend my range on this, which is very annoying. It's Grey Wow? What? I have no idea what that is. I'm just gonna throw a trap right here for when he does go that direction. Oh wait, I forgot to put. Well, actually, I don't have to. It's okay, I didn't do it yet. Actually, I don't know if I want to use the rubber cement because I don't really need it for this fight. It barely helped. I go here. The problem is getting close to the fucking boss, and that's the annoying part. Alright, good, he got trapped. I should have just grabbed it so I could save my movement. Oh, I don't have to. Oh, it's just passive. I don't have to actually use it. Okay. Chasing the rats. Yes, chasing the rats. Chasing the rats. I'm gonna save the ability because I might need the water if fire starts spreading. You know Mariah Carey? No, I do not. Also, hello, welcome back, Down Bad Productions. I do not. Wait, no, I know the name. I just don't really pay it. I saw something interesting on Twitter. What would that be? According to psychiatrists and paranormal activity research, Mariah Carey was protected in the world by performing exorcism rituals with vocal performances in the 90s. Okay then. Well, that's a thing. I doubt it, but sure. Oh. I'm just gonna throw a trap down, because why not? Just all the damage. Just beat his ass. Beat his ass! We got a little toe. Everyone tile diagonally. Knock back units in an area near your 2 tiles. Oppositions with an adjacent unit. In an area near your 2 tiles. Trample's pretty good. I do like trample. Alright, well, we got this. How are you, Down Bad Productions? How have things been? No, I've been debating on maybe doing some streams about the indie web. Because with all the censorship going on the internet and ID, because it's all being tracked by the government, by the way. There's evidence that came out about that recently. Not that anybody's surprised. If you're surprised that the government's trying to track your information and your ID online, I got a bridge to sell you. Because you'd be dumb enough to buy it. I got some Monster Energy drinks. Well, watch your liver with those. They will fuck up your liver over time. Trust me, I would know. Let's see. Alright, so these are retired kitties. I'm just going to get rid of any kitties that don't have anything useful on them. Or shitty. But actually, I forgot. I can't actually see their stats. I need to unlock the thing, so I can't really see their stats. This kitty has shitty stats, but I kind of need to have them. I don't care if the kitties kill each other or not. It doesn't matter. I would like to keep some of them for adventuring. It's rain. I don't remember rain being in the first one. I am skipping these because I've already seen it. Yeah, it's just Frank. Actually, Frank is the guy. I actually do want him. Alright, I am skipping these because I've already seen a lot of these. Thank you for Cleric, the basically mandatory class I see most of the time. Not always, but I almost typically find me bringing a Cleric. Alright, he wants retired kitties, so I'm gonna send Frank all my retired kitties. Because I want at least 3 rooms. We have an attic now or something? We do not. I'm not quite sure what he did, but, you know. I'm just gonna throw you all in there, because I don't know who has what, and you can't do anything for me right now. Goodbye, kitties. You're getting sent to a random hobo in the street. Alright, you're all going on an adventure. I don't care how bad your stats are, you're going on an adventure. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, you have good regeneration. You're probably going to be my cleric. All your other stats are pretty bad. Overall. You could be a mage. Yeah, you have pretty bad strength. You're probably going to be a mage. Let's see. Okay, you could probably arrange. I'm still that fucking movement hurts so bad. It hurts so goddamn bad. I guess maybe either fighter or tank. Your speed's not bad. Ooh, excuse me. Gain 1 strength, attack an adjacent unit. Well, the +1 strength would be good for turtling. I can go either way with this. Well, I need more survivability, so I guess we'll go tank. But I could go either way with that one. Alright, let's see. I'm probably just going to bring all of them. You bounce. You're probably going to be somewhat of a damage dealer. Now bring that, because why not? But no, I've been debating on trying to explore indie web. I might, maybe next stream, I will explore the indie web with people. There's things like NeoCities. There's things like, there's a thing called I think Vtube, where it's like old school YouTube as YouTube. And there's a thing called Space Hay. It's basically like a recreation of my original MySpace. Honestly, what's weird with Space Hay is I've been finding a lot of the younger generation hopping on. I mean, there's adults too, but I find a lot of the younger generation hopping on it, which surprises me, actually. It really surprises me. Like, I've been hearing a lot about there's a certain niche among young Gen Z, late Gen Alpha, maybe even earlier, where they've actually been going to doing indie web things, which surprises me. Knock back a unit 10 tiles. I don't really need to do that, so I'm just going to gauge strength. See, forcing it to attack one of its enemies. And water tiles in that area. Well, I can't really do anything, so I'm just going to go heal. Or go get money. I didn't check your passives. What's your passive? Burning Flick increased by 1. Ooh! Oh, that's crazy good. I do more burn, and I have Fire Blast. I never actually got this in my main run. Okay, so this guy's going to be really crazy. They just 3 burns. Let's see, a nail that ignores shield. Don't care. But I can't get within range of anything. What's your movement? Your movement is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go right... If I go here, they can't really get me. How does that sound? The tile damage and effects are doubled. Okay, so I need to get... Oh, okay, so I need to get brambles and bear traps on him. I need to get that. That's actually really good, but hopefully RNGesus doesn't screw me. If you use away from me, you have 20% to inflict fear. Oh, what's his mana? His 8 luck. Okay, his manager's 8 isn't that great, but... we'll go just move up 1. Alright. But, no, I've been hesitating. I've dabbled in making my own website before on NeoCities. I haven't really done much with it. But... you know. Hello, Talix. My virtual should be working. I don't know why it's not. But welcome. Actually, let me test my bot real quick. Oh, well, yeah, a lot of things on my computer lately have been pretty dumb. I wish I can get my stream, or not my stream, but my model to work on Linux. Let me check. Let me test my animation here. Okay, animation's fine. I don't know why it's being weird. But welcome back, Talix. It's been a while, Talix. Let me give you a shout out. Talix does stream, so feel free to check him out. I haven't known Talix for a while. He's been met him D&D many years ago. Got a new PC? Oh my god. Did you get the last chopper out of Nom, Talix? Did you buy it before the price hikes of RAM? Did you get the chopper out of Nom? You could throw adjacent allies at the 4 tiles on their turns without using movement. That's actually pretty good. Nope. So you got the RAM hikes. That's unfortunate. How are you, Talix? How are you? Oh, I can, however, do this. There you go, because he can hit him. I'm great. Good. Yeah, I've been debating on... What do you got? Allies with 5 or fewer HP gain, 50% dodge span. Okay, that's actually not bad. That's actually not too bad. Alright, let's just nuke this guy. Get nuked. We have a shit ton of fire, damn. Oh, it's raining. Damn it, it's raining. Why do you give me fire when it's fucking raining? God damn it, game. Alright. Let's do that, because fuck you. PC I got, say, wasn't so bad. Even the RAM, even with RAM going up. I'm honestly, as long as you have like 32 gigs of RAM, I think you're good nowadays. You don't really need that much. Especially because PCs are increasing in price. Oh, let's see, what do I want to do? We got Flea. Because PCs are increasing in price, it's going to get to a point where people can't afford having super high-end PCs, and so developers will, oh my god, they might have to optimize their games. It's fucking crazy, I know. Making your game efficient so people can play it is fucking crazy, I know. Jesus Christ. RTX 5070, 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah, sounds about it. Sounds about right. Let's see. Have any, like, give yourself adjacent unit poisonless? On a maggot familiar, shoot a high damage shot with a 70% chance to miss. Oh, that sucks. I think I'll do poison, because when my character can't do anything, they can at least give themselves poison. I got a bunch of things. Hold on. They have each turn gain 1 heart and spawn random food. I'll give that to you. All stats up. I get too much. Gain 10 armor. I'll give that to you. I'll give it to you, because why not? Even though I'm probably not going to use it. Any news, Talix? Anything fun lately? Fuck you and your cat call. Oh. Nothing except for the game I've been hooked on. What game would that be? Project Gorgon? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. I want to go up here so I can go... Actually, I probably should have waited for that guy to come down, but whatever. You can't really do... Actually, no, I can... Do that on you. Why can't... You're ranged. Why can't you attack... Okay, well, fuck you too. Be a little bitch. Just a little bitch over there. Look at him, little scaredy bitch. Super old school type style MMORPG. Old school isn't like what do you mean? Of course, I'm not within range of anything because he's a little bitch. Little bitch. You gonna be a bitch. Okay. Gonna be a little bitch. Okay. Just a little bitch. A lot of skills working with each other. They don't hold your hand. Is that the game made by the guy who originally worked on RuneScape? Or am I thinking of something else? I think that's Brighter Shore. Okay, got you. I'm gonna shoot you. This is nowhere near anybody. I'm just gonna end my turn. What the hell is your movement? 5. Think Ultima Online? Okay. I haven't played it, but I know Bionics plays it a lot. Also, 1 second, bathroom real quick. It'll be real fast.
Oh boy, I'm back to health. You fucked me back to health.
Indeed, indeed. Come here. I want to join. And poop too.
Little privacy, please. Oh, okay. Well,
I'm here for the poop show.
Yeah,
Come on, get on here.
Go ahead,
We're here
get it
for the shit
going.
show.
I paid good money for this.
We're here for the
Bionics,
shit
get in
show.
there. Let me shut the door.
I paid good money for this.
Yeah. Now
Have
do
fun.
the dance.
Oh, that's a lap dance right there.
Yeah.
Outhouse lap dance.
On the shitter. Hey. You know, you need a drink? Get you a drink. Unless you're trying to argue that I'm a glass of water. Got you. Anyways.
Don't get.
No, don't. You son of a bitch. Of course you did. Just get off there. Just go. Just go. You fucked.
Alright, anyways. But, now we're back. So, Asheron's Legacy. Never heard of that one. Billy Chase unit. Okay, that's good. Gives mobility. Although, 8 mana cost on that's very, very pricey. Give another unit plus 5 luck to the end of this turn. Asheron's Call. I still have no idea heard about that. Jump to an open tile next to an ally. Okay, that's still mobility. And it's a lot fucking cheaper. And I do want to use Rally often because I ain't having like a super hot. Actually, then again, Rally's also 8 mana. So I can have the option of Rally or Healing Fall. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll give that. +1 strength. Bam. I guess I'll give you luck, I guess. I'm not sure if... Yeah. I have not had this item yet. What does this do? Count the first 2 attacks you receive each battle. That's not too bad. I'll give it to you. Oh, no, that's a mask. Okay, yeah, we can definitely take that. Well, actually, hold on. Who's the squish? Probably the mage. Yeah, mage doesn't even have mobility yet, so we'll give that to you. Alright. But, no, because with the censorship going on and stuff, as I was mentioning, it was basically revealed, so... Apparently, they say previously, I don't know if they still do it or plan on doing it or not, but I don't fucking trust companies. You're an idiot if you trust companies. But it'll show... There's somebody who... They found some kind of leaked information about Persona, where they claim, oh, well, it totally does not send any of your information to the government. Which revealed the obvious, they send your information to the government. Because everybody knew that the director or CEO, something like that, but Persona had ties to Peter Thiel, and those who don't know who that is the guy who's basically pushing Palantir onto everything. And if you don't know what Palantir is, Well, Palantir, first off, it's the name of the, you know that orb in Lord of the Rings that Saruman interacted with to talk to Sauron? Yeah, that's a Palantir. That's what they named it after. I'm not even joking. Look this shit up. And they literally, their symbol is a fucking orb. So this company that's totally not evil, guys, decided to make, you got RA Requiem free with my PC you bought? Ooh, nice. I guess, I do want to play, I need to play the entire Resident Evil series. I really do. But hold on, let me get to the topic real quick. I'll get to that in a minute. But, no, they named after the fucking evil orb in Lord of the Rings. I shit you not. The huge government surveillance system. They named after fucking the evil orb in Lord of the Rings. That's an actual thing. You can look it up. Palantir. Or Palantir, however the fuck you want to say it. But, the thing is that, well, first off, Talix, you need to play Resident Evil. You're doing yourself a disservice. Secondly, last one I touched was RA Few from PlayStation days. If you're going to play Requiem, I highly recommend you beat 2 and 4, because those, well, actually, you could say 6 as well, technically. I actually haven't played 6, but 6 is like the shitty mainline. It's like the shittiest mainline Resident Evil. But to keep up with Leon's story, though, I would say play 2, 4, and 6, because Leon is in 6. I don't know how relevant it's going to be to 9, but I'll say 100% definitely beat 2. 100% before you play Requiem, because it's going to take place in Raccoon City, beat 2. Because I almost guarantee it's going to have something in it. And the remake of 2 is really good. You don't have to play the original, although I highly recommend the original. Original's really good. But, like, they play a little differently, and they're actually worth playing both of them. But, yeah. If it's a code that I get it as, I might give it away instead. Wait, hey, I mean, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. I'm 100% down to take a free Resident Evil Requiem. But, anyways, so I've been looking at, like, indie webs and indie sites. Now, obviously, when it comes to government surveillance, they're going to come after everything. It's just inevitable. But, you know, I don't just sit here and take it like a bitch. And I've been looking at indie sites. I've been looking at, Vtube. It's basically like an old-fashioned YouTube mock-up. There's a Hey Space, which is basically old MySpace. There's NeoCities, which is basically old GeoCities. They're not exact. I got a friend who streams horror only game, but she hasn't been streaming lately. Got you. Of course I can't fucking get close enough. Yeah, I can't get close enough. I'll just sharpen my claws then. I wasn't paying attention where he put that trap. Alright. All my cats are fucking slow. Yeah, I can't get close enough, so let's just attack this for the money. And nobody... Actually, he's wounded a little bit. Actually, no, he is wounded. I should have healed him. Alright, well, I'll just jump here and heal him a little bit. There we go. There's a bear trap right there. I don't have any... Actually, I think... Does he have fleas? If he has fleas, I need to start shooting those at the traps. Let's go right here. And it's still fucking raining, so I can't use fire. He's a hardcore RE fan. She does crazy challenges like knife. Okay, probably give it to her then, in that case. That's pretty nuts. I've never done a knife-only challenge in Resident Evil. Especially the original Resident Evil. If you do knife-only in those, you're a fucking god at that game. You have to be a god at those games to do knife-only. I know, I need to say it. Yeah, I need to save it for fleas. We don't want to actually use that. Because the fleas let me break bear traps. Even though I'm not paying attention, I don't know where any of the fucking bear traps are. Catapult. Well, I don't need it for this guy. There's one right there, and there's one, like, right here somewhere. She did it in Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 1, I recall, is the hard one. And maybe 3. 3 might also be hard, because, you know, Nemesis and all that. The original 3, not the remake. Remake's garbage. What she did it on. Got you. Can I get to him? I know I'm probably gonna run to a trap. Yeah, I'm gonna run to a trap. I can't. You can't avoid it. You can't designate them to go around the trap, which is pretty annoying. Ow. It's like, even if you know it's there, it's like you gotta eat it. Alright, there's like 2 traps right there. I'm gonna... Actually, no, I don't have to heal you. You're fine. I do need to heal him. For sure there's a trap. See, I can't go... I want to get to this space, but I can't go around. I have to eat the trap. Yeah, it's pretty fucking annoying. Like a pea. I just love how they give me, like, a fire mage, and the setting is fucking rain. I'm just gonna move right here so I have some stuff to go on. Ah, you missed both. I got a trap right behind me. Alright, I finally have to flee. I'm gonna shoot. Oh, I can't fucking shoot it there. I'll shoot you over here then. Yeah, I guess go and get rid of that trap. And I can't hit him. Alright. But, no, I might do a stream sometime in the future, maybe this week, where I just go play a bunch of, or I not play, but I browse a bunch of indie websites just to promote them. You can't move, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna use this for mobility because that'll put me out in the open. This is pretty bad because I just can't get close to the guy and I have nothing to just guarantee hit him. It's very annoying. And you're immobile, but I can still leap and heal all of you. And I still fucking took damage. There's a bear trap right there in the grass. I should be able to go around here. Alright, we got a hit. I could use this. I don't know how much damage. There's only 3 damage. Nah, I can say because I can do more damage, considering that. The fire would be better if I can get fire on him, but it's fucking raining. Alright, I don't remember where any of the fucking bear traps are, otherwise I would throw, Lee at him. I can still throw a flea out. Alright, good, we got a bear trap. And of course we're gonna miss, because I can't get to the damn guy. If those don't know, the grass gives you evasion. Normally you're supposed to displace him, but like my tank can't get anywhere near him. Because of all the fucking traps. And he literally can't do anything. Are you still- how are you still immobile? Well, I guess I will... Are you all wounded? Here, let me heal you. I don't think this heals me. I do have to kind of jump, but I can't really do it right now. I want to heal my tank, but there's no safe place to jump near him. So... Can I make you attack him? Oh, nice. Okay, that was worth it. There's a bear trap in that grass. Does need to move up one. Yeah, I know there's a bear trap there. That's why I saved my mana, so I can get some extra hits. Alright, we hit everything. Nice. When you save a flea. Luckily, he doesn't have to move, so I don't have to worry about bear trap with him. It's just that I can't displace him. My tank can't move. My tank literally cannot go anywhere. Oh my god. There's a bear trap over here, isn't there? Yeah, bear trap. Right here. I think he just walked into his own trap. Leap over here. Of course, bear trap. You're immobile. I can't really go anywhere or do anything. I would love to set this grass on fire, but I can't because it's fucking raining. Like, this fire mage would be great against this guy, but it's raining. I can't set anything on fire. I'm gonna throw a flea right there. There we go. I'm gonna eat a bear trap if I move. I do need to move. I also don't want to get... what's his health at? 18? Okay, at least hit him. I hate... This rain has screwed me so hard. If it just wasn't for this rain, this would not be a hard fight. I mean, it's not hard, it's just very, very tedious. I can't move, so I'm just gonna sharpen. Because there's literally nothing else I can do. So... What is this? He's at 12. That's not going to really be worth... I can't... Actually, no. If I can get to him... I rally here. Oh, I don't have enough mana for it. Well, that was a bit of a waste, but I can heal. I'll heal up. And of course, puts a bear trap right in front of my face. Of course, there's really nothing I can do here. And you just fucking die! Jesus Christ, this is so annoying! The only person I can displace him is my tank. Because my mage can't use fire because of the rain. But he can't get anywhere near the fucking dude because he's just spamming so many traps. And yes, I know, there's a trap right here, but what am I gonna do? I have to eat the fucking trap. Like, there's no way to get to him without eating the trap. My tank's just slowly failing to make his way over there. But it's all your all's health, so yeah, I need to get over here. There you go. Also, your heal is equal to your strength. Noted. Of course. Nope, missed most of them. Actually, I probably should have done the poison because if it does hit, it's going to do a lot of damage over time. So I don't have to land the hit. I probably should be doing more poison. Instead of relying on fleas to get rid of all the traps. So I'm kind of just eating the traps, honestly. And of course puts a bear trap right in my face. Let's rally you to attack. There we go, finally, goddamn. But no, Talix, if you like D&D combat, I highly recommend this game. It's really good. A really good game. Pull a unit within 2 tiles towards you, knock it into you. Dash 3 tiles, damage, inflict, bruise, and throw what you hit towards your original tile. Okay. No. So I dash towards him and throw him back where I was. Who doesn't like D&D? Yeah, this game is... The combat's very D&D feel to it. I mean, this does have displacement... Yeah, this one has displacement utility. I'll take it. We'll lick it. Alright, I got energy for the next battle. Alright. Like, I really, really want to run a tabletop game. I hate tabletop prep so fucking much, though. I hate prep so goddamn much. I just have no interest in prepping. I really don't. I just don't have interest in prepping. But I love running tabletop games when I do have everything set up properly. Oh, can I? If I can reach anything, oh, I can. I have a catapult. Actually, let's have you attack something. I'll move over here. I'm gonna move back, so I'm safe. There we go. Like, I have a thing with Red and Pleasant Land. That could have potential. But... shoot you. Ah, bounce. Haha. Three tiles. Actually, no, that's not close enough. Actually, hold on. I could maybe... Hold on. If I... There we go. Kill that fly. Oh, come on. God damn it, game. Alright, well, he can't really get within range of anybody, so I'm just gonna move back a little bit, and that'll be it. Ow. He can't really do anything, so I'm just gonna pick that up for health. Haha. I don't really need to move anywhere, but I would like some money. Money is nice. So I'll eat the damage. Give me the money. I will take the money. I don't actually... The more extra damage is actually pointless. Because these things have literally 1 HP. Oh, get the money. Give me the money. He says meow. Well, I would love to run one, Talix. It's just... Actually, interesting thing. If I did start running one again, I know how to program in Tabletop Simulator. I can make tools. Like, I can make, like, automated tools myself in Tabletop Simulator. So it would be great. But, you know, it's a matter of me whether I'm actually going to do it, is the problem. I can't hit anything, but he can. Why didn't he attack anything? Game, are you fucking scared? He should have attacked the fucking fly. Oh, I know, the fly's too close. I forgot, he's a ranger. Fly's too close. Never mind. That was just a waste. Yeah, fly's too close. Alright, this one's actually pretty good. 1 mana equal to HP lost. No, that's not very great. Burn on adjacent unit, not good. Heal and inflict freeze on 1 target unit within range 3. That's actually not bad. Even though you inflict freeze, they can't be hurt while frozen. Basically, it's an emergency heal. Now, I'll prefer something... Actually, no, I'll take warp. Mobility's king in this game. Always, I would take warp. Let's see. Your physical attacks can't miss. Yes, I will gladly take that. Got a helmet. +4. Well, he doesn't have mobility, so I'll give it to him, probably. He doesn't have mobility. Just so he can stay a little safe. I got bricks. Lob attack that inflicts stun. Usable once per... So it's a free stun once per battle. Definitely take that. We are going to the sewer, so I am going to take the rare candy. Let's see. Your basic attack spawns brambles. Not bad. And I do have... I think it makes them do more damage. Damage and effects from your traps are doubled. I need brambles, though, because I have this one, so I need brambles. Show me your cats! I started a new save, Sid Say, but hello, Sid Say. I just started a new save, so there's really not much to show. But hello, Sid Say, how are we? Welcome to the Kitty Master Race. How's your stream about to go? What are you all about to play? Range attack that inflicts confusion 2. I mean, I'm not going to buy these. It's too early to be wasting money. What we got? We got Mr. Ratman. So I'll keep my ranger within... Although, it does mean... Well, I mean, it's raining. I can't use fire. Actually, rain's... Okay, rain's really good with this guy, though. Even though it's fucked me earlier. But it's actually really good for this guy. Because things being on fire with this guy is horrible. Sonic? Oh, yeah, it is Kyle's day, isn't it? I don't think he can get within... Oh, no, actually, no, I can get within range. Hold on. There we go. Fucking throw him right in everybody. And I'll just punch to get a little closer. Actually, no. Fucking stun him. Brick! I threw him into the fucking grass. I should have threw the brick first. But oh well. It's really... It's probably... Did he just hit me with a fucking... Okay. Wait, hold on. Do the bombs go out in water? Like in the rain? Because if so, this guy's useless. He literally can't do anything if it's raining. I doubt it. That'd be pretty redundant if that was the case. I can't tell his range. 1, 2, 3. Like I think he might be within range. I mean, I'm not close enough to do anything else other than get money. So I'm just gonna smack this money. What's the range on this? Okay, it's pretty decent range. So we'll just go. So we should be able to reach him up here. Oh god, of course I fucking go too far and can't reach him. Oh, I know, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I mean, I could jump. We can wait till next. It's not a big deal. We can wait till next turn. But as I say, I was talking earlier. I've been browsing at indie websites with all the censorship bullshit going on. I've been looking at just indie websites in general. Like, and also I'm just fucking tired of mainstream websites. I really am. Obviously, you got your Neo Cities, but I've been looking at things like Vtube and what's the other one? Damn, what the fuck was the other one? I was literally just talking about it. Oh yeah, Space Hay, which is basically like old MySpace. They seem pretty promising. I mean, and also, I mean, there's Newgrounds. I still consider Newgrounds an indie website, even though it's probably the most popular indie website. It's still indie in my opinion. It's one of the few websites that has not changed, and for the better. Yeah, we can coat some poison. Yeah, we'll go right here. Go poison. That co-host is gone? I have no idea what co-host is. I can't tell, like, is it dying because I think it's dying because he's hitting me with it, but... Like, is he hitting me with it because he can't use it because it's raining? Because that's very interesting if that's the case. But no, Sitse, get it. This game gives me fucking a Pyromancer wizard. But it's fucking raining. It's basically like an even smaller indie or Tumblr. Gotcha. Well, actually, Sitse, I'm debating maybe this weekend or next week, I might do a stream where I just browse the indie web. Because I may get to a point where I just want to promote it, to be honest. I guess I'll take them here. Game devs were on there. Got you. Gore would be nice, but I can't really use it right now. I swear to God, these fucking songs. The legs. Get them tasty legs. Eat them legs. Alright, I need to get my mage healed. Do I want to do a jump heal? Yeah, because her melee... I never realized that the cleric's heal was based on, your strength. So now I know strength actually does matter for cleric. Then I'm just gonna move back into... there. If you ever see references to egg bug in a game, that dev was on co-host. Got you. I've never heard of a reference on that, but I gotcha. I could just teleport, but I don't know if teleporting... Yeah, hold on, let's move first. We'll see if teleporting should be able to get with me within range. Yep. Yeah, like I say, mobility is king in this game. Mobility and crowd, and after mobility is crowd control. And after crowd control is regeneration. At least so far. I haven't really... I unlocked Act 2, but I haven't played it. Another game I'm waiting to play is Windrose. I never heard of that game. 5 starting ramp, 5 mana duration, lose all unspent mana at the end of each of your turns. It depends. Why do I have 8 mana regeneration? 5 starting mana and 5 regeneration. Do I have anything... If I get that... I'm starting 6, I'll be at 11. Well, even just regeneration would be 8. I mean, I have 13. That's almost where I could spam it. If I had 1 more mana regeneration, I would grab it, because that means I could spam Fire Blast. Or I can increase my luck. I don't really care for luck on mages. When you end your turn with exactly 5 mana, gain... Okay, that's stupid. Ooh. Take damage, knock back all adjacent units. Not too bad. Probably a little annoying in certain circumstances, though. But it doesn't mean I can use Needle Dart twice. But Fire Blast will always only be... Well... I mean, I'm gonna be... Like, I'm gonna use it, like, as... Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, no, I gotta replace one. I kinda don't want to, because both of those are really good. I'll just take the stat up. Little burgundy bug with a cute little face. Got you. What we got here? Gain thorns when you take damage. I'll give that to you. I don't have any room for that. Actually, I should probably give my cleric the armor. I'll probably give that the armor pill. I'll give that to her in a minute. I don't really give a shit. I just love when the enemy goes first. Alright, let's see here. What do I want to do? I'm gonna punch him in the spikes. But I mean, I do more default damage though, and I can also sharpen my little claws. Anyways, I'm gonna lurk for a bit while I play some Zelda. Wait, what Zelda? What Zelda are you playing? What Zelda are you playing, Sid Say? Just tell me about the Zeldors. Zeldors. Actually, I'm gonna jump here to give them a little heal. Tears of the Kingdom. Got you. Catapult. I was sick earlier this week and booted up again, and now I'm hooked. Got you, got you. I'm gonna shoot a flea at him. Send it to the darkness and never return. Goodbye! Goodbye forever, Sid Say. Goodbye forever. I swear, I tend to pick up lines from everybody, like, Sid Say is little guy, and there's someone called Pixie Fox who says bye forever all the time, and now it's just, I just say it. Kind of annoying. Also a form of endearment, but, you know. It won't kill him. I do need to do some damage. I still have a move. Okay, we'll attack you. I'm gonna move away over here. Hello, Dr. Elk. Welcome back. It's been a bit. How are we, Dr. Elk? We're playing the cat eugenics game. Something you should curious with your specialties. Could finish it off, but I kinda don't want to put myself in a bad spot with the little water guys over there. Actually, I'll just go heal him, just get that poison, those poison stacks off. I'm exhausted? Why so? Only 6 damage, so we'll finish him off. I forgot it bounces. You ever getting I have a bounce? Not farting on my kitties. Oh, I should, why did I not attack him? I don't know why I didn't attack him. I don't want to move up there because I won't be able to get back out. I'll just eat damage. Ow. Fuck you, chicken. How are we, Dr. Elk? Welcome back. Or I could use this. I meant to fucking... Why did I not... What? Okay, I guess not. Die. There's some of those stacks. I keep forgetting that Brambles actually removes water. Because it changes the tile. Your heals heal for extra 2. I mean, it's not too bad. You start each battle with a random vermin familiar with boosted damage and health. I mean, eh. All allies gain, don't care. When you heal something, gain 2 speed. Probably the 2. Yeah, we'll take that one. I've been chasing deer most day because one was infected badly and could have killed an entire herd. Ooh, damn. Alright, well, I'm mutated. I guess my kitty got superpowers or something. I don't fucking know. Let's see. Alright, I gotta be very careful with these guys. Luckily, I do have Batter Up. I'm gonna save my mana for Batter Up. Although I do have a stun, so I'm gonna get in position. So if one of them does get close, I can stun the shit out of them. And I do have gore. Like, yeah, I have a lot of displacement stuff here I can use, so that's useful. I really need special healing right now. I wish I could see the range of everybody when I use this thing. Can you hit it? Yes, you can. Nice. It's not dead yet, though. Take my little 3 damage. Catapult. Yeah, throw me back over there. Whee. I could shoot a flea at it, and that should be able to... Oh, no, damn it. Alright, never mind. I'll shoot a flea at it. Save my ammo here. Ah, damn it. I should have made sure. Had to put it down, sadly, but better than causing massive problems later. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I need to knock this fucker out. Let's see. Who's next? Alright, he's next. So, in that case, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully I don't crit. I do not want to crit. Okay, we don't crit. Good. But no, I really want to get do tabletop again. I hate prep. I don't have patience for prep anymore. I just don't. I've been doodling a lot, though. I've been doing a lot of fucking doodles. A lot of fucking doodles lately. I have not really... I've shown a few every now and then, but I haven't really shown most of them. Been drawing some Visagos, some ladies. I think that's most... Oh, at work I drew Banana Cat. I didn't take a picture of it, unfortunately, and they erased it. I made Banana Cat. Banana Cat. So, okay, if you want to know what Banana Cat looks like, right? Okay. So take a banana. And the stem of the banana, that's its tail. Alright? And you peel 2 parts behind in the back of the banana down, so it's like its hind legs. And then on the front, you peel all the sides of the banana. Two of them are its 2 ears, and the other 2 are its front legs. You peel them a little further down than the top. And its face is a cat. That's Banana Cat. Banana Cat. I wish I took a picture of it. It was great. Banana Cat. Banana. It's you banana. Banana. Oh, wait. I can't throw him back. It's still going to hit him because he's too close. And this fucker's going to block him. Shit. Well, it's only just 2 damage. I could stun him. Yeah, let's stun him. There you go. Shut the fuck up. And then, unfortunately, I can't really do anything else. I'm just going to take this money. Not really much else I can do. I'd rather the leech still here. Does anybody need healing? Not really, and I don't want to get in the way. I have Banana Cat plush, so I know what you're talking about. I would have no idea what that looks like, to be honest. I didn't know that was an actual normal thing. I don't want to use Rally because they can end up killing that guy, and I do not want that to happen right now. I do, however, need to hit something in the back. Oh, fuck! I forgot it bounced. Okay, luckily it's not too much damage, so we're okay. Might be able to kill him. Just 3. He has 4. The fire will finish him off, so... I forgot that's in a cross. Alright, not much I can do with him, so I'm just going to sharpen my claws and pick up some money. I actually do like little stat buff ups, though, because when you have turns that you just can't do anything, you can at least buff yourself. That's why I like them. Like, if you have a ability that buffs, you never have a wasted turn. Let's see. Fortunately, she can't really do much, so I'm just going to go here. I could tell him to attack something. Lurk, enjoy the lurk, Talix. Attack it again. Do it again. Good job. How much does it explode for? 4 damage when step. No, not you. I don't think it does too much. Whose turn is it next? Actually, there's a... Oh, I'd rather there's a leech still. Let's go with the leech. Wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. That wasn't the leech. Leech is over there. Damn it. Could I throw Lee at it? There we go. Flea is on fire. And the leech also caught itself on fire. So in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and... well, actually, Tank Guy's up next, so I'm just going to make sure he doesn't eat the damage and just kill this leech. By setting it on fire. It's a cat, but its body's banana, but the end is peeled, and its face shows from the end in that peel. Got you, got you. I can get this guy. There we go. Wish I'm not close for anything else. I'm just gonna, you know, manicure my claws here, even though it's absolutely pointless. Anybody need healing before the round's over? I don't think this heals me. I think it just heals everybody else. Yeah, it doesn't heal me. I can go to kill him. That's why I don't know what it's called, but it's the ability. It's a range heal, but you can also, it's an AoE, so you can also be in it. Is probably the best heal in the game, just because the cleric can heal themselves. Trample? Okay, trample's good. No, that's 2 or less is always critical. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Whenever you take damage, knock back all adjacent. Nah, we'll take Thunder Thighs. Trample's pretty good. Because you can break. Actually, if we get a certain mid boss, I think we're gonna get, it's really good because it makes them almost not like barely do any damage at all. Regen. I almost always give this to my cleric. Almost always. Also, I'm gonna give you armor. Armor's better on you. Actually, I mean, honestly, actually, the healing's probably better, but. Actually, I'm gonna give you this guy Fish. But I really want to run tabletop. Like, I actually developed a proper system for running Red and Pleasant Land that I really like. So the way I want to design it, it's a 64. It's this 8x8, like a chessboard, 8x8 grid. Book a Million was selling it at one time, so I bought it. Gotcha. Well, there you go. Get your little banana. Get a banana plush. With the banana. Get your banana. Oh, I can't move past. Wait, that just means I can move through units. I can't move through. Oh, that sucks. I mean, it's still useful, but not as bad as or not as crazy as I want it to be. Other than that, there's not really any abilities I can use on him, so we're just gonna keep buffing my strength. I don't know if I'll get close enough to hit him before he teleports out. Ow. Was everybody healed? Everybody's healed. I could try to move, but yeah, he's not gonna get close enough unless I can make. I don't think. He can't reach him yet. I need to put poison. Alright. I forgot we have catapult. Yeah, warp's not going to do much for me here, so I'll just make sure I move somewhere else. So, it's an 8x8 grid. It is a sandbox. And I won't say much about plot-wise, but basically, I figured out a system I could potentially use to... So, wait, someone go to bed early. Good night, Dr. Elk. You know it's lovely having you here. Don't ever forget that. Good night. But, no, so I have, what the fuck was I saying? So, yeah, 8x8 grid. I have a system for actually generating things for it. I need to do it, because I have the system. The system's ready. I just need to actually make it. Like, I know how to make the dungeons really quick. I know how to make even plot points really quick. Because it's mostly random generation. Because the idea is, my philosophy with tabletop games when it comes to, like, what you do, especially if you're doing a sandbox, like a true sandbox, like a hex crawl, right? Is, who gives a fuck about the plot? Even if you have so many holes in your plot, who cares? People just want to get at the table, play, roll dice, and have stupid fun. That's my philosophy on it. Which way are you facing? Sometimes I can't tell with this thing if it's facing this way or the other way. Okay, we can see that one. Okay, there, we can see it there. Of course, it's like the complete opposite side of the area, so I'm not going to get anywhere near the damn thing. If I need healing, Yeah, you do need healing. I'm just gonna go over and heal because I'm not gonna be able to get any clue. I'm gonna save mana for Rally because Rally I could potentially use it once the Ranger gets close enough. Wait, is Poison Lance permanent? If it's permanent, I want to give it to the mage. I'm gonna give it to him since he's someone close enough. Also, his catapult, so I can go ahead and put me right here. And thing is, it's chessboard layout. So the way it generates it. So I take the best parts of both sandbox hex crawls and mega dungeons, right? And it's Wonderland, so it doesn't have to make sense. And what I do is each grid square has its own theme, and each grid square has a certain amount of POIs. You have the main dungeon itself, but you also have like a few other POIs, like sometimes there's a settlement, sometimes there's NPCs, whatever the case may be. And what I do is, so the dungeon it goes to is a mega dungeon. The dungeon actually links to all parts of the grid. So technically, you could go, the fastest way to travel across the world is actually through the dungeon. However, you obviously don't want to be in there all the time because the dungeon is dangerous. Even if you clear out an area, it gets filled later. But the mega dungeon itself has so many loop around, so many shortcuts you can get, so many secret passages and stuff that I want it to have the feel of like the first Dark Souls, like the first half of the game, where you find all these shortcuts, like, oh, this loops me back here, guys, we got a shortcut, like that sort of stuff. That's what I want it to feel like. And the overworld feels like a normal hex crawl, like you know, like crawling, travel events, and so on. Although there will be roads that can lead to like POIs and stuff. The players also will have to manually move in order to get to other POIs. So I need to prep it. And I would obviously be using Tabletop Simulator. And because I know how to program Tabletop Simulator, like UI stuff and all that, I can actually make automation tools. It won't be full automation. I'm just talking like little quality of life things. Like I don't want to keep track of turns. I'll just make a tool for that. And there is a built-in tool for Tabletop Simulator for it, but I want to make it my way. So I don't want to have to keep track of a tool. I can actually set up towards actually a UI that I as the DM sees. So there's that. Among other things, and if I really wanted to go crazy with it, I could automate everybody's HP to a specific counter. And after automating it to a counter, that's your HP, so I could track it. So then I could take cards and items, and that will modify your HP automatically, so that way combat and stuff is automated. Like for each individual ability, I can code shit for it to automate it. And I was also thinking maybe making abilities and stuff on cards, so that way it's a lot easier to organize. People don't have to worry about character sheets as much. It's all on cards. That's actually easy to do because it's not code or anything. Tabletop Simulator, the way it works is cards are basically a image file, and it just cuts up that image in the cards. That's all it is. It's not hard. So it's more of like me messing with an art program than anything else. Can I get within range? Yes, I can. He is going to cleanse the fire. I'm going to try it just to see. I'm pretty sure he's going to cleanse the fire. Yeah, he cleansed the fire, I figured. I really don't have anything else I can do. It's so annoying because all my characters just aren't quick enough to get up to him in time. I really want to stun him. I mean, you can use these, but like none of my characters get close enough to these to make any room. He kind of needs some healing, but he's facing this way, so I can go here. It's safe to go here. Alright, he's fully healed now. Not really much else I can do here. Ooh. I'll bring you over here. But I still can't reach him. I probably should bring my tank back, so that way he can actually, I need to make sure I'm not in front of those brambles or anything. Let's move over here. There's spikes and brambles, so it's pick your poison, I guess. If I go, you know, I can go. If I go here, I can teleport. Like a bishop. There we go. Yeah, I need to get as much poison on him as I can. Oh, actually, would goring him be useful here? Possibly. But then again, I do want to get a basic attack on him because this is my main damage. So what I'll do is... Oh, well, or I do that. Let's throw a brick at him. So he can't... So he's stunned. God damn it. I didn't want to... I wanted to punch him, not hit a fucking rock at him. Alright, anyways. I guess not. He should be able to hit within range. No, he can't. Of course not. In that case... if I can get with range to hit, I'm gonna do it. Just because any little bit of damage is gonna be useful. Ooh, crit. Nice. Ooh, rally him. There we go. Do it again. There we go. Fuck him. Alright. I want to get... I would like to get the cleric to poison him, but... I get within range. Well, I can't put fire on him, even though he's stunned. That would be a good idea. He is stunned, so I don't have to worry about water. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't use my dart. Actually, can I teleport? No, I can't. I should have positioned myself so I could teleport here and get a dart off. But I guess not. He is stunned. Haha, fuck you. I'm gonna sharpen my claws and kill. That's all I can do. There's just a little poo. It's a little poo. Alrighty, what we want. Well, he kind of needs regeneration, actually. Yeah, he needs regeneration. Rare candy, always. He needs speed and regeneration, but considering I don't have any mobility, I'm probably gonna give him speed. Wait, what boss is it? I don't remember. What boss is in this one? Let me check the other thing. Peace symbol. If you end your turn without dealing damage, gain one thing. That's actually pretty good. White bracelet, plus one. We're in the sewers. What boss? And there's the fat dude, and there's the... What's the other thing? Oh, peace symbol's pretty good, actually. That's actually crazy good. I will take peace symbol. Who am I gonna... Now, question is who I'm gonna put it on. I could put it on the healer. Yeah, I'll put it on the healer. And then what I'll do is... I'll give it to him, because he can heal himself, and he kind of needs it, so we'll give it to him. Fine, not much else to do. Alright, so I'll get a free turn. I could pull him in. Yeah, let's pull him in. There we go. Alright. Do I want to poison or do I want to throw a flea at him? I'll probably throw a flea at him. Wait, do I actually shoot two? Wait, hold on. Do I... Oh, I forgot. I actually shoot two fleas because it bounces. Okay, noted. Noted for future reference. Let's see here. Do I need healing? Not really. I can make him attack. I wonder if that counts with the peace symbol if you make somebody else attack. I'm curious. Oh my god, I can make other people attack and it doesn't count against the peace symbol. Alright, anyways. What's 3? 2, 3. I should be able to hit him from here. Really? Oh no, it's this guy blocking the way. I'm just gonna walk all the way back. Let's see. Well, there's not really anything over here, so I'm gonna go this way. Just buff myself.
Meow.
Alrighty. Catapult. I mean, I'll just throw myself back some a little further. That's about it. I should. Oh wait, I should have left him there so he could attack. Okay, well I can't really attack. He does need some healing, but I can't get to it in time. Wait, no, I can. Yeah, I can. I can do this. And boop. In that case, let's... Well, I could go over here. Hold on. Let's go over... Ah, damn it. Over here. Teleport all the way up here. Alright, well that works way better than I thought. What else to do here, and I'll just teleport back. Whee! $11. If I sharpen my claws, I'll kill him. Alrighty. Ow. And boom. I forgot there's still these guys. Boing. So you still need healing. You can throw me back over here. Well, I'll take that money. Goodbye. Let's see. Speed would be nice, but it wants to be a butthead, not give me any speed. Don't really need brains. Yeah, let's take health. Yeah, we'll take health. He's be a little tankier. He's not as much of a liability. Ash. Massive torrent of water blasts in the pipe, throwing them back. I don't know what that does. You know, 24 HP, 1 use left. Man, we'll obviously give it to you. What do we get? What did we just get? 20% dodge chance, -1 intelligence, and confusion 2. Ooh. Why would I want confusion? No, not confusion's terrible. Confusion's very bad. Even with dodge chance, it's bad. It will fuck you over more than it'll help. Why the fuck did you shoot my cat? Alright, anyways. Actually, it would be really good to knock him back. Let's hit... See, how much do I got? Okay, we'll hit him with this first, because that's free. Yeah, I would smack him with a bat. And then I'm gonna stun him. Whack. Whack. Get bricked. Okay, poison first. And catapult me over here. Pile the poop. This fucking lyrics, man, I swear. Game is so absurd. Probably just help out the mage, honestly. First heal him. Then get me the fuck out of here. Fortunately, fire. Okay, look, I got this fire bonus. It has not helped me at all because every single area I've had to go to is just filled with water. Let's see. Actually, let's move back a bit. I could put some fire on him. Considering that, he's not in water just yet. Over here. Ow. Ow. Yeah, so punch him. And we're gonna knock him back. Oh, the water didn't cure his fire. Interesting. No, fuck! I fucking misclicked and hit the ground. Joy. Alright. I actually have to hit him with this. He is down at 17. I might want to move somewhere. Yeah, go over here. Ah, I can't get over there. Damn it. Go 5. Cleanse all debuffs. So I don't really need that. Okay, I'm going to hit it through them. They have good enough health. Oh, just so it gets away. I do need to get to my ranger. Pile the poo. We'll move here to get the money. And I'm gonna get more strength. Wait, he only has 5 HP. I just realized that. Shit. I need to get away. I just realized he only has 5 HP. I'll go ahead and get my strength up. Alright, he's dead. Good. Ba ba ba. Let's see what we want to level him up on. Probably speed, honestly. Yeah, speed. Actually, strength would have been better to increase the heal. I probably should, yeah, I should have went strength. Oh well. Let's see. Gain 1 poison, then your base attack becomes a puke shot. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're about to end it anyway. Alright. Alright, already seen these. I'm gonna skip this.
Got the ballad of D. Claude coming at you now.
all the items. Brick's not bad. Let's see. I do like regen. Regen's really good. Key symbols, really fucking good. Let's see. First 2 attacks you receive. Okay. +1 strength. I will take over +1 luck. That's up. If I say this for Guillotina, this is actually good. Because basically, as soon as we go into the fight, just use it entirely. And when poison, then your base stat becomes puke shot. Let's see. Law projectiles in an area. Yeah, I don't think I really want this on. Take that. Gain thorns when you take damage. That's actually really good for tanks. Cement's pretty good. Yeah, give me that. Well, I mean, performance not bad. Missile attacks can't miss. Not that great against Guillotina, but it's really good for fucking Fenrir. What would I get rid of for it? Chef Apron's good. But I do like the utility of not missing. I'm only keeping this one for Guillotina later. Let's see. Hey, Butch, I don't care because I got more important things right now. Yeah, it increases your box inventory when you send cats to them. Nice. We got that. Tink. The gay dude. But, actually, I don't know. Is he? Because, I don't know, it seems like I'm trying to subvert expectations of this. I haven't seen his quote-unquote wife yet. Quotation marks. Wait, or does it say wife or I'm not sure. I don't know. That guy confuses me. Let's see. Well, Butch only needs 1 cat. Yeah, I'll send 1 cat to Butch. Only needs 1. I mean, extra space is nice. Ink only wants 1 kitten, so we need babies. Give me kitty babies. I'm getting rid of... Come on, I need babies. Give me babies. Send that baby immediately to Tink. One of you is the worst. Poison arrow and melee. Alright, well. You are objectively the worst, so you're going to Tink. I like how, Talix, I like how your little dude has a cat. Or playing cat game. What do you want, Frank? And we got the market. The insufferable bitch of the series that I can tell. Have a blessed day. I hate you. Bitch. Let's see. I can send you to the one girl, because I think, yeah, she'll need 1 for an upgrade. But I'm definitely sending the Frank next, because I really need another room. Preferably I want like 3 rooms total minimum. Because it really help. Him and Tink, I find, are the best ones to get over with early. Because Tink just has a lot of utility with seeing what your cats are. A kitty. I kind of do want to send the kitty. This kitty does have good stats, so... Let's get the stray just in case. Nobody made kitties. We'll get 1 more day going. We got kitties. Where's the kitten? Sending you to Tink. And I'm basically just getting strays. I could go ahead and send these to Frank. Yeah, I do need to send it to him before they get fucking killed by the other cats. We'll go ahead and get them sent. I'm really not worried about Guillotina. At this point with Guillotina, I'm debating just fucking sending... Just sacrifice a kitty to him. Alright, which one of y'all are the best? You are... I know you are good. You're probably gonna be... the health I'm a little worried about. Everything else, though, you're probably gonna be a ranger. Probably. I do like nerf on clerics. Except it does reduce your, Actually, no, well, I don't know if I don't think it reduces the heal, actually. I think it doesn't reduce the heal. I tested it before. Oh, yeah, you're definitely a good cleric. So, like, your strength could be a little higher, but still a good cleric. CPR, revive adjacent body to 1 HP. Oh, okay. That's actually not bad for a random neutral ability. It's not the best revival, but that's not bad. Actually, I'm gonna take you. Yeah, you're definitely getting taken. Your starting mana is complete garbage, but... a cone knockback isn't bad. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap, that health. But all your other stats are good, though. So, a tank wouldn't be terrible with them. Especially with battery. I think he actually would not be too bad of a tank. Because here's the thing with stats in this game. You don't have to have, like... You don't have to have, like, the best constitution to be a tank. Because tank, you get, what, like 4 constitution right out the gate. So even if it's a 3, it'll bump up to a 7, and that's pretty good. So you're really not worried. As long as it's not like 2 or 1 or something, you're not really worried about it. It's mainly strength. You don't need strength as a tank. It just helps, and all the other ones are good. So that could be a tank. But blowback is good. I do like blowback.
No claws, like no scratching.
The only problem with this cat is the charisma, which only affects the start. We'll go ahead and take him. I'll save that cat for the next adventure. Alright, who was the tank, by the way? I believe you? No, not you. Oh, no, I guess I didn't take him then. Well, in that case, who was one supposed to be a good ranger? Oh, yeah, you have poison shot right out the gate. I'm a little worried about the constitution. Once you get down to 3, you start getting into scary constitution territory. It's kind of like running D&D, and you're like level 1. It gets close to that kind of territory. Who's my cleric? Yeah, probably you. You're probably my cleric. Yeah. Alright, you are probably going to be a fighter, if I had to guess. Fighter or tank. You probably... I already got a ranger. How does ranger drop? One drops up by 1. I'm mainly giving rangers because the ability, not necessarily stats. This guy might actually be a better ranger for stat. Actually... Yeah, but this guy also has, like, 6 range, so probably not, unfortunately. I can make him a fighter. Oh, what we got here? Well, no, I can make him a thief. He could be a thief. Actually, you know what? Wait, no, hold on. No. Make this guy a thief. Make this a ranger. There we go. There we go. And then you... I might be leaning towards fighter. There's a guy. You can revive an adjacent body. Tank just has more utility than the fighter, though. Like, I've had some broken fighters before, but tank... The crowd control of tank is so useful. Like in crowd control. Alright, cleric. Always give cleric regeneration if they don't have anything to regenerate. What's this? Dash forward, heal a unit, and give it a random stat. Okay, that's not too bad. When you heal a down unit... Oh, come on. They had to... Oh, no, when you heal... Okay, never mind. No, that's fine. That's actually good. So I have 2 people that can revive. Let's see... It's actually good I didn't make the cleric have the CPR. Otherwise, it would have been wasted. I do have a brick. We do have this. I'm going to bring the bouncy shot. Actually, I don't know. Do I want to give that to the cleric? Do I have any other things? Oh, also, yeah, give that to the cleric. No, not the cleric. I meant the ranger. Do I want to give that? Physical attacks can't miss. Do I want to give it to the ranger? I'll probably give it to the ranger because ranger has an easier time hitting everything. Strength, we'll obviously give to the tank. Gain thorns when you take damage. Tank. We got a fancy bow. Just a cute little bow. I would like to give it to the cleric, but unfortunately I can't. Give you a bow. Give you a bow. Who wants a stun? I'm thinking maybe the rogue or the tank will get the stun. We'll give that to the tank. I don't know. I also kind of want to hold on to them because for Guillotina, because you don't really need to like deck yourself out. But then again, I am going after the cave, so maybe we will deck ourselves out. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, let's go. The greedy brood. The fighters are nice, but I don't typically like just go unless like for some reason I absolutely don't want to do tank. Like they have a super low strength stat. I usually prefer tank over fighters because I mean, granted, you can always have a bad character that just RNGesus hates and they just don't get anything good. But tanks typically you get like crowd control and throws that are really useful. Assassinate, melee attack that can only hit from behind, attack ignore shields, 50% the crit chance. Okay, I mean, it's not too bad. Very expensive, though, which I'm a little worried about. Good poison for myself. I can't really hit here, so I'm just gonna... I don't think anybody can reach me. I'm just gonna get away from the... Yeah, I'll just get away from the cat callers. I hope my cleric gets the debuff cleanse though ability because that's really, really useful for spider. Like if you get that for spider, you're pretty much set. 7 damage. I only have 6 damage on this, unfortunately. Your basic attack calls units to immediately attack enemy within range. Oh, well. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Just perfect. When you heal a down unit, revive it. -1 damage on hit. On a unit. Oh no, that's nerf. Okay. That's not too bad. Nerf's pretty good. Do I need heals? Not really. I'm just gonna... I'll just stay here. There's really nothing for me to do right now. Oh wait, shit. I didn't notice there was a fly. I could have killed that fly. Turn adjacent unit to an open tile. So I mean, it's not bad. Can't reach anything, so... There's nowhere for me to really throw anybody, so I'm just gonna, I guess, stay here, even though I really don't want to. Catcall is the main worry, is catcall. But I did kill one of the cats, so it shouldn't be as bad. Wait, I have a pet rock? Does he have pet rock? Silly has pet... I wasn't paying... Okay, we have pet rock. Alright, nice. More poison. Although I'd rather not waste the poison on flies, but looks like I'm gonna have to, unfortunately. Behind adjacent and adjacent to an enemy, your basic attack is a melee that hits twice. Okay, so I can potentially do a lot of damage with this guy. Ow. I mean, I could just heal, or I can just kill the damn fly. We'll kill the damn fly. Of course, I'm not within range to nerf, unfortunately. Ow. Haha. Let's see. Once again, I'm not fucking within range to do anything. I need you to get the fuck out of my way, so I'm gonna throw you over here. Get out of my way. Shoot. I don't want to attack because I will hit him. Randomly hitting a body. Let's see. So definitely a bramble shot. Fire shot spawns brambles in an area. Okay, it is a little cone. I mean, I'm not really in threat right now. I would like to get rid of that stupid fucking cat. I know what I'll do. We'll shoot you. Oh, I'm gonna be within range of that hit. I should hit over it, and I can't get the fucking coin. Good job, Pet Rock. Good job. Let's see. All right, well, I would like to get up there. I'm unfortunately not within range, so I'm just gonna kill this guy. Oh shit! Why didn't I get behind him? Damn it! If I got behind him, he'd be dead. Can my cleric kill him? No, a cleric cannot kill him. I can nerf him though. Okay, here, so let's go over here. Heal my thief up a little bit. And nerf him. Fuck it, we'll nerf him again. Nerf him again. It's just massive nerf. How much damage does it normally do? 3? That should be enough. Oh, I'm gonna keep nerfing him. Can I drop him to 0 damage? Well, 2. That's weird. Oh, okay, that counts the nerf. Okay, so we don't actually know if we can drop him to 0 damage. I never actually tried if you can drop him to 0. I could just throw him away. I don't have to attack, but... Oh well. Wait, can I CP? I don't want to, but can I CPR? What happens if I CPR the other guy? He's still an enemy. Alright, well, fucking get out of here. Yeet! Alrighty. Ow. What the fuck was that laugh? Alright, well, I kinda gotta get away. What the hell are these noises? I give myself more poison, because why not? If I could just get the ability to teleport me behind enemies, this guy would be really fucking good at assassinating. Backflip out of the way the next time you target by an enemy. That's actually not bad. Although we are getting a lot of buff abilities we kind of spamming on ourselves, which he does not, unfortunately, he does not have the mana sustain for all that. Body and possibly something else. I might get this for the move 3 tiles, spreading glass shards, the tiles you walk on. That one's not bad. That's actually a really good escape ability. So okay, I'm debating between these two. Well, I'm in the early runs of the game. As much as I really want caltrops, we're in early runs of the game. I need money. I need money. I'm a broke bitch. I don't think you really need it. I'll give it the cleric. Star's probably gonna put themselves in bad positions. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I hate these when they give you shit. Okay. Someone get nerfed or something. Okay, I just took damage. That's not as bad. Thank god. What we got? Just a bunch of flies and maggots. I'm not gonna use poison until I know I need it. How much movement? 4. Where they can hit me right there. But then again, he can. What's their damage? Your damage is 2. Your damage is also 2. I'll just eat the damage. Just kill one of them real quick. There we go. And then I'll put. Nah, I don't want to put poison yet because. I mean, a lot of these things only have like 1 HP. Oh my god, your movement's so bad. Hey, you have 6 movement. Oh, I guess going through allies counts as difficult terrain, I guess. Let's see. Nothing crazy here. Nope, can't hit anything, so I'll just shoot one of these. Oh my... I did not know that. I did not know you could shoot the bag and it'll throw an item. Like, I knew it throws items out, but I didn't know the items will actually hurt things near the bag. Alright, that's good to know. It's really good to know. I could just attack this fly. Oh, that's the big guy, so I'll go ahead and give myself at least 1 stack of poison. I would like that money. Yeah, I'll take the money. I'll get hit, but I'll take the money. You gotta keep an eye on the ranger. I'm gonna kill this guy, but I'm gonna take more hits there. I I might go, well, no, I can miss because he's in grass. All right, there we go. He needs some healing. There we go. Let's nerf you. Does that actually hurt him? It doesn't matter, I can just kill him. Chicken. Just a chicken. Alright, shit, I'm not gonna, damn it. I got that thing for getting coins, but I just can't get close to any of the fucking... Alright, whatever. I'll just kill it. Or not, I just won't kill it. It died to poison. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Well, it's actually not too bad. Swap position with ally is really good, though. Yeah, like, it has so much utility. It's mobility, but also you could save somebody or get yourself into the fight when you're really slow. It's really good. +1 luck. Ooh, both of them have really good luck. Considering that he is like a big glass cannon, I'm gonna give it to him. But it's no, there is a collection though. I'm gonna hold on to it for the collection. I got a top hat. I can be fancy. Wait, the top hat and monocle go together. Start that bomb. If you have no weapon equipped, your explosion +1 area. Wait, is this Dr. Fetus? If I get another item, am I going to get Dr. Fetus? I'm really curious about that. If Dr. Fetus is like a transformation in this game. Oh my god, I got more luck. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I think we're actually gonna end it there. I'm trying to keep streams down to like 2 hours. Thanks everybody visiting. I am considering in the future, maybe this weekend or next week, I want to stream visiting various indie sites. Because I'm getting the urge where I kind of want to start promoting just indie sites. I don't expect to like be some kind of mountain mover or something, but if I can just get like a few people to actually start building like a small community on indie sites, I'd consider it successful. Because all you really need, because the reason why a lot of these social media platforms grow, there's convenience. That Discord is primarily convenience. But the main reason why these platforms grow is because people have friends on them and they interact. And if I could just get a certain amount of people on them to interact. Now, when it comes, now the main problem is Discord. That's the main problem. Discord and Reddit, to a degree, have basically taken over a vast majority of online communications. Like there's a reason why for a while with search engines, the first result is always fucking Reddit. It's also why a lot of AI, they had to program them to not look at Reddit for sources because it would keep going to fucking Reddit. Like, there were AI where you can make it ask it a question, and then you could find the exact text AI took from fucking Reddit. But it's just not good. It's just not good for everybody to be stuck on all these mainline platforms. Obviously, like, I'm saying that, and I'm on Twitch and YouTube here. I don't make videos, it's just for streaming, but... And who knows, maybe I'll make a video about it or something. But we need to get... I need to get something out of mainstream platforms. I heard Odyssey for video platform. Actually, they recently got a new feature where you can actually watch YouTube videos from Odyssey. I don't know how they got it properly working, because YouTube has a lot of, like, VPN little bot trick things. I don't know the exact specifics, so I'm actually surprised they got it working there properly. I'm curious if the Odyssey thing got past the age verification, because if it did, that's actually pretty big. Because the thing with all this age verification stuff, so people were like you get the YouTube age verification stuff, and everyone's like, oh, it doesn't really affect me, I didn't get anything. Okay, that's fine, it didn't get you. But the next generation that has to do it, that the bot's always going to assume who it is, the next generation is fucked. Because they're not trying to get you. Because if basically you're age verified without actually putting your ID, like, they don't care about you. You're a lost cause. They're expecting the next generation to be giving up IDs, and that's where everything just gets solidified, and that's where everything goes. But no, I do want to promote indie platforms. I need to get a website going. I really do, at least on NeoCities, at the very least. I'm just lazy. I'm just fucking lazy, and I don't have time. There's so many things I want to do, and I just don't have time. I just don't have time. That's the problem. And laziness. Just so many fucking things. I've been practicing art lately, though, so luckily I did have time for that. I do, and I, like, okay, look, like, guys. I stream. I want to make a website. I've been practicing art. I haven't made a full art piece in a while. The problem is there's so many things I want to do, and I just, because of, you know, full-time job and everything, I do not have time to do them. I wish I did. If I just didn't have a 9-to-5, I would have all the time in the world to do all the things and not get burnt out. Because I'm doing a variety of things, you know. I remember once I had a period between my old job and my current job. I was I was doing DoorDash for a little bit, but I was basically unemployed for half a year. And aside from money not flowing in, obviously, because fuck DoorDash, it was actually great because when I got home and I was done with DoorDash, I would work on so many things. Actually, I believe it was when I first started Visago at the very early part. Like, very early, super early on when I first started. I was doing partially DoorDash stuff. I think. I might be wrong. No, it might have been before Visago. It might have been before. But regardless, so I was actually doing a lot of things. Creatively, and it was great. But it's just now when I have a 9-to-5 and I'm getting older, it's just, I don't have time because mainly the 9-to-5. Luckily, like, I can get things done when I get home. It's not tiredness isn't too big of a deal in that sense. It's just, there's so many things I want to do that I bounce between them so much that it gets to a point where I'm just like, I gotta pick one, you know what I mean? And I just can't. My brain just doesn't work like that. I cannot pick one thing and stick with it. I have to do a bunch of different things. Last year I saved for commissions. I was just super productive on like 10,000 different things, and it felt like a really good, except that I was like bleeding money. Yes, that's basically what it was, Sensei. That's basically what it was. No, plus game dev on top of that, and that'll take a lot of fucking time. Although I've been a little lazy on that, even though I actually do have a solid standard. I gotta test some plugins. There's some plugins I gotta test for GameMaker to get dialogue to be a lot smoother, because that's really my main hold, is just dialogue. Like, I can code it. It's just that it takes time, and if the plugins work properly, it's really unnecessary to do your own code for dialogue. Because dialogue, from what I could tell, is just, it's a huge time sink. It really is, for something that should be a simple feature. I mean, like, I can't make it simple. I can use the built-in GameMaker thing. It's just, if you want, like, effects and stuff, you gotta do some complex coding, but that's why the plugins are there. As well as, Yarn. There's a thing called Yarn you plug in for dialogue logic, because storing all your dialogue logic for GameMaker is a pain in the ass. It's why the meme of Undertale doing switch statements for all of its dialogue in the entire game is such a meme. But, like, there's so many things I want to do. And then on top of all that, I'm not perfect. I get distracted fairly often. Like, I'll just game offline randomly. But there is a sort of flow thing to it, though. Because I keep referencing old Visago when I first started. Like, I say it all the fucking time. And I don't know why. But when I first started, like I said, I would stream art on stream. And I was actually getting productive. I even streamed my game dev. Although there are certain things with game dev I wouldn't stream. Like, if I got to story parts, obviously I wouldn't stream it because there'd be spoilers. Or secrets. But there's also, like, me testing a plugin. I don't want to stream that. That's me thinking and doing stuff on my own. Main streaming is when I'm, like, on very simple, either level design or very quick, easy code, or things I can think, like, for a few seconds and get the code pretty straightforwardly. Like, I know what I gotta do, it's just I gotta think a little bit. That kind of stuff I'd stream. But, and then with art, the problem with art is that, obviously, I don't mind drawing spicy things every now and then, that obviously I can't do on Twitch. My only alternatives are Fansly and Picarto. Picarto, who the fuck cares about Picarto? And Fansly, the problem with Fansly is, if you have a furry character, they ban furry characters, period. Even if it's safe for work, they ban furry characters, so it's fucking annoying. Fansly's trying to shill and say we're better than Twitch, but there's an entire subsection kind of leaving out there. So I'd fuck Fansly. They can go fuck themselves. We're for freedom, except furries. We hate them. But the thing is, but when it comes to working on things, though, I do need to get my ass in gear. I'm not getting any younger. I'm really not. Nobody is. I think the other reason, though, is with streaming... we're going to switch to chatting real quick. I'm in a chatty mood right now. I'll keep the game on in the background for music. Let me just switch the category real quick. Switch the category. Yeah, so I'll do a little bit of chatting and then we'll in-stream. But the thing is like, there's so many things I want to do, and it's very, very difficult for me to stick to one thing. But the only problem with bouncing around, though, it can burn you out a lot quicker. At least if you do one thing and you get burnt out, it's just you take a break and then you get back to that one thing. And obviously, if you focus on one thing, your skill compounds over time. Like art, for example. And to be honest, of all the things I've made throughout making stuff, the things I've gotten the most traction with, I don't consider it very good at it, is art. Mainly because you kind of get that little community of, you know, little artists that people, like, whether they're skilled or not. I've had skilled artists notice me, I've had non-skilled. Not to insult them. Say they enjoy some of my pieces. And judging by Newgrounds, because Newgrounds does have, like, a full, like, 5-star rating system. With a few exceptions, I don't typically score below a 4. And I get very close to 4.5 on average, which is actually really good on Newgrounds. It's actually really good on there. Although ideally, the way I judge you as a good artist on Newgrounds, if you hover around 4.7 and 4.8 on average is usually where most of the good artists hover around. I know I've interacted with plenty of them. That's usually where they hover around. So the good thing about that, objectively, it shows my art's not bad. It's just fundamentals and shit I really gotta work on. That hold me back on that domain. But game dev I'm not worried about, like, yes, there is learning parts I have to figure out. But overall with game dev, especially with, like, Game Maker, or if I decide to RPG Maker, there are some games that I think I would be interested in making that I could just do in RPG Maker, because it'd just be a lot simpler. They don't need any complex mechanics or anything. Like, if I made something like along the lines of Witch's House or Ib or something like that, then you could just use RPG Maker. You don't need Game Maker for that. Because it's just simple, less things to code. You can put some plugins to tweak specific things if you need to. There's a lot of really good plugins for Game Maker. There's one guy, I forget their name, I think it's like Yo-Yo or something, I don't know what their username is, but in Game Maker, for $30, they give you a fuck ton. You almost don't even need any other plugins. Like, it's so many plugins you get, you don't even need anything else. But, and then on top of that, just hobbies, tabletop gaming. Tabletop gaming's really fun. I love the social interaction of tabletop gaming. I don't know why I like being the referee rather than playing. I don't know why, but that's just a thing. It's just my problem is I don't like prepping. I do not like prepping. Prepping bores the shit out of me. It really does. I love game design. I love making video game stuff. I hate making tabletop games. I don't know why. I don't know why. You would think at this point I would have like a quick method. Bam, bam, bam. I can make a dungeon real fast, but I can't. At least not a very interesting one. But I have been debating on going back to my old ways of tabletop gaming. Because my old ways, early, like 2014 5e, when I started tabletop gaming a lot, I would literally just, alright guys, make characters. I'm not really going to say much about the setting, just go by the book, and I'll just pull shit out of my ass, and we'll see how it goes. Y'all can do whatever you want. And what would happen is, I would have at least, the first dungeon would be somewhat planned out, but not like super, just planned out enough to where it feels like a dungeon. The first dungeon would be planned out, and that dungeon's complete, they go back to town or wherever the hell they need to go. And from there, I feel out the players. Sometimes I even ask them explicitly, hey, what do you want to do next? Or what sort of ideas do you have that you would like to do? And I build and I make things around that. And that's where we go next. I really do need to do that. But I think also just in a lot of things, it's hard for me to find the passion for them anymore. You know what I mean? Like for a lot of things. And I think actually... tabletop gaming aside, and we're talking creative in general, including streaming, by the way. The weird thing is, I was more motivated for streaming when I was ignorant of the nature, like, of like, you know, really big streamers. When I was completely ignorant of it. Because the reason I started streaming, aside from, you know, skills and all that stuff, is social interaction, which I get here, which I appreciate. You know, I got Sid Say and Talix, the other people popping in and lurking here and there. But it's a social interaction. But also the reason why I stream is because I get nostalgic for the old, and I don't really do it here. I mean, I play games, but I don't really consider myself, in a classical sense, I don't consider myself a Let's Player. Because I don't edit videos or anything like that. I don't think that would I consider a classic Let's Play. But I had nostalgia for the old Let's Play days, where people would play, like, obscure, honestly, like, Octoglitchy, actually, funny enough. Either obscure or retro games. Either I barely heard about them, or it'd be a popular one that I love. Older games, like, I keep saying Majora's Mask. I pop in people with Majora's Mask all the time. And yeah, pretty much. But the thing is, though, and for obvious reasons why, it's not just like, oh, oversaturation. I mean, yeah, it's oversaturation. It's just, it's not streamer content creation that's changed. It's the internet culture as a whole, for many different reasons, has changed. For the worst, in my opinion. And I miss the culture of the older internet. I really do. I miss the culture of the older internet so much. Because it's like, you still had to find your own communities, yes, but it wasn't that hard. It was not that hard to find your own communities. Now it's like you gotta... you could probably go to Reddit, but I'm always wary of Reddit because Reddit has its own culture that tends to filter people out by certain things that I don't like. But I don't care for Reddit. I might pop in on it every now and then, but I don't care for it generally. But it's like nowadays, to find a group, you have to either really dig. In Twitch's case, again, a lot of people here, people I know from Twitch, because like Talix I knew from D&D. Sid Say, obviously, you know where I met you all. And a lot of people here. But it's like you really gotta dig. Like, find, like, people that you really vibe with. And it wears me out so much. Like, because what I used to do on the old owner, you can still do this now. I'm not saying you can't do this still. You can. But what I used to do is I would, like, go to forums or whatever, and I'll just post, hey, like, for example, with Smite. I'll go to Smite forums. I'll post, hey, I want to form a clan. Let's get together and make a clan. And I just get random-ass people of various skill levels, and we make a fucking clan, and we play it. But now it's like a lot of people don't really want to make their own little... There are a lot of small groups, actually. I'm not going to say there definitely is. A lot of Vtuber groups are like that. Like little, small niches. I don't know why. I think just generally the internet culture now, I just feel like I have to step on eggshells. Not so much at the moment, but I guarantee you it's going to come back. Especially with the encroachment of government and such, I guarantee you it's going to come back. Where you're going on the internet and you feel like you're walking on eggshells saying anything. I'm really nostalgic about hopping into a new MMO and just looking for a guild. Yes, I am too. Granted, it is partially because, you know, I'm older. I don't have as much time for things. Because it's not just being older. Like, okay, put it this way. If all I did was play video games, and I didn't... I mean, I still play video games a lot, but not nearly as much as I used to. Not nearly as much as I used to. If all I did now was just play video games, it would not be a problem. Like, because I just be playing video games. I find people, hey, let's play a game and get a group for it. Like, for example, IDV. Like, if I was as big into video games as I used to be, I probably would have a group for IDV and have them for, like, 5 years at least. That's how my groups tend to last. Like, 5 years in my life. Like, Call of Duty lasted 5 years for my like, main competitive group. Not competitive as in tournament, but, like, competitive as in we play PvP games a lot and get good and learn together and that kind of thing. It was Call of Duty for 5 years, then it was Smite for 5 years, then it was I think that's when I jumped ship and I started going into DBD a lot more as a solo killer. But I just miss the old feel of the internet. I hate walking on eggshells. I miss shitheads and shit posters all the time that we just did not give a fuck. The whole encroachment of governments on the internet is just a whole... it's a very dark future that I'm expecting to come here in a few years. I fully expect it to come. It's it's where the internet puts up its hat, basically, as far as I can tell. Like, it would take something so drastic. Everybody says, "Oh, well, it can't last." No, it will take an economic collapse. I'll tell you right now, it would take an economic collapse, which varies. Economic collapse, or like such a severe resistance that governments would know, hey, we definitely do not want to cross this line, because if we do, the bread and circus is over and shit's gonna happen. That's the only way, and I don't see that happening. I really don't. Like, I get a lot of people, politics, just broadly speaking, doesn't matter what your beliefs are. I get some people saying, don't take the black pill. You know, don't take the black pill. All the best people in history, they were highly optimistic and didn't believe the stuff. I agree. I definitely agree. But I'm also a realist. It's just what I see. Historically speaking, and plus the fact that most people talking about this stuff, guess what? Oh, God! I fucking spilled water! One second, I'll be back. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hold on one second. Okay, anyways. Okay, big point. Or I was moving my mic forward, and because I have a little arm stand for the mic, and the wire to my mic, from my computer to my mic. Oh wait, shit! I gotta make sure. All right, there's nothing on my computer. Thank fucking God. Good. I just realized that. Yeah, no water on my computer. It's built luckily on the side. Luckily, just plain water. It wasn't like soda or anything. Just plain water. Just wipe it down, clean off my desk. That's all it is. Alright, anyways, what I was saying. It was funny, I was about to get to the dramatic moment, and then water. Alright, anyways. So, but here's my belief. Here's my belief, and I have hard evidence for it. Alright. All you people on the internet. This is everybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. All you people right now I see on the internet. Alright? Alright. Shit's bad. Alright? I don't give a fuck what your beliefs are. I don't care if you're libertarian. I don't care if you're an anarchist. I don't care if you're a communist. I don't care if you're a socialist. I don't care if you're an actual unironic Nazi. I don't care if you believe in free speech. I don't care if you believe the right to bear arms. I don't care if you are not from, in this context, mind you, from America or anywhere in the West, anywhere in the East, in Africa, Australia. I don't give a fuck, all right? Most of you people on the internet talking about this stuff, you're one of two things. All right? You either profit from it and you have incentive to keep talking about it. Not saying it's a bad thing. People should talk about these things. That's not what I'm saying. Don't take me the wrong way. But number one of all, none of you are going to do anything about it. Not a single one of you fucks are going to do anything about it. Mark my words. Not a single one of you. You're all LARPers. You're all LARPers. You LARP. That's all you are. And then you got people protesting, but most people who are protesting and nothing happens. A lot of the time, I'm not going to say who, they're actually aiding the system. They think they're protesting, but they're actually aiding the system. It's just LARPers and useful idiots. That's all I see you people as. There you go. That's Visago's Politics 101s. You're all LARPers. Alright, anyways. Now, it doesn't mean, like, there aren't people who... Because the smart... Oh, excuse me. The smart thing to do is everything's fucked, prepare accordingly. That'd be the smart thing to do with how the patterns I see going on. And I've yet to be wrong on these patterns. There are so many quote-unquote patterns that when I was younger, I would say, no, I'm just fucking crazy. I just need to ignore it. And either they start coming true, or the things I had once, right, a while ago, when I was in therapy a few years ago. And I was talking about AI before AI was a big thing. And I'm not talking like, the robots are going to take over the world, man. No, that's not what I was talking about. I had a weird thing where I was just rambling, not about AI, but just broadly speaking, where I was rambling out of my goddamn mind for like years. It was a severely depressed state for many different reasons, not like politics or anything like that, just life. And I went to see a therapist about it. And a lot of things I presented to him, he would say I'm delusional. Okay. Which, by the way, is not a smart thing to do to a patient. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Even if you know they're delusional. And guess what? A year later, everything I said happened. And I showed it to him, and he shut the fuck up. Every single thing I predicted. Specifically in the context of AI. But there are other things I talk about I'm not going to talk about here that came true. Why? Because it's not hard. All you have to do with humans is just pay attention to instincts and Darwin. It's instincts and Darwinism. That's all. That's the bare bones of it. You can predict a lot of people's actions through that. And also recognizing that an organized minority will always triumph over a disorganized majority. That's all you need. I will not go deeper into that. Anyways, but the thing with it all is you kind of try to find a purpose despite it all. I'm not just talking politics, I'm talking just life in general. You try to find a purpose despite it all. And as a wise man once say, a surrogate activity, if you know what I'm referring to, you know who I'm talking about. Surrogate activity. A lot of people in the West, specifically, or not just West, just like, actually, almost worldwide, almost. Yeah, except, like, the only exception would be, like, really remote places that somehow just have not been affected by the Industrial Revolution as much somehow, which those are dwindling and dwindling and dwindling as time goes on. Our physical needs are met so easily. So easily, we barely have to fight for survival. In the modern era. You might say, well, you know, I'm poor, I gotta go food stamps or whatever. Okay, fine, but you don't have to fight for survival as much as your ancestors did. Not by a long shot. Not by a long shot. But the thing about fighting for survival in that sense is it gave people meaning without meaning being complicated. Meaning was as simple as belly full, I'm with pretty person, life happy. There you go. That was all it was to life. You didn't have to really think or try to search for meaning or fight for an activist group to fucking pretend your life has purpose. And then you got the religious types who argue, well, it was religion. Yes, I do agree, but also there's caveats to it I'm not really going to go into. That's a whole topic on itself, though. I can go deep into that with theology and existentialism, which is actually a pretty interesting topic, actually, when you combine the two. A lot of the stories I have bouncing in my head all the time and want to get out via video games actually have to do with those topics. But the thing is with a lot of people nowadays follow surrogate activities. By that, I mean simply activities that have no relationship to your survival. You know. And I'm not talking making money. If you're doing something to make money, that's not what I'm talking about. It can be to some people, but just making money, that's not the thing. Like, you're not hunting, you're not growing food, usually. I mean, unless you're an actual farmer. You're not hunting, you're not growing food, you're not just struggling to your day-to-day to survive. Well, actually, not even just struggling either. There's a lot of caveats, too, because there are some misconceptions about the past when it comes to how much people had to actually work. There's a lot of misconceptions, actually. Which I can actually agree with the socialist on, if you actually consider their looks on how many hours people work. But that's a whole nuanced notion. But I don't know, we just have a world that is devoid of meaning. And so people have to look for it in other things, whether it's religion, whether it's, again, like we said, advocacy, politics, what have you. Some people bury themselves in my case, they bury themselves in creative pursuits and expression. Trying to. I'm terrible at it, honestly. Largely out of lack of discipline more than anything else. But No, people seek those, but under it all, and you see it all the time, is instinct. They're still there. Technology has outpaced our natural inclinations in society. If you want an example, look no further than Dunbar's number. Internet is not natural. And I don't have to say that to anybody, but just reiterating it, the internet is not natural whatsoever. It has twisted so many people mentally. And it's also one of the reasons why I keep thinking of wanting to get off of mainstream social media, even Discord to a degree. And that's not because of the age verification stuff. Even Discord to a degree. Because at least with older internet, it still wasn't natural, but to older internet though, the difference between older internet and the internet now, one is just, it's all corporatized. But to be more specific though, older internet, you would get on with intention, right? I mean, sure, you have your mindless browsing and gaming, sure. But you would get on with intention. Either you want to talk to people, or you have a certain topic you want to go, so you go to a specific forum, or you have a very specific game. They have a group like MMOs, as we mentioned, like MMO groups are big, or MOBA groups, and so on. But now it seems like, and mind you, this is just me projecting. Let's make this clear. This part here is probably just me projecting. Let's be real here. But now it just seems like everything is it's a zero-sum game. Like, in the case of content creation, it's definitely a zero-sum game. But it seems like everything has to be optimized. Everything has to be algorithmically pushed. A very similar phenomenon, if you want a really good example, is, I call it, my example's on RuneScape, but I don't know what to call it. I have no idea. I have no idea what to call it. But it's this obsession with optimization from everybody, both be it corporate, be it even political to a degree, and individual, is this obsession with optimization. And I say RuneScape as an example, because back then we played RuneScape. Like the original like RuneScape 2 release, even RuneScape 1, but I wasn't around during that. People would play it to like explore the game and experience people. You know what I mean? To interact with people. Yeah, sure, you got a lot of people that were so quiet, didn't really talk, but the amazement of MMOs back then was the fact that, oh my god, this is a lot of fucking people. Holy shit, and it's in a virtual world, a fantasy world. I could be with a bunch of people at the push of a button. And you explore this fantasy world, you meet friends, you have a lot of crazy things happen, alright? Now when you go to old school RuneScape, sure, I'm not saying friendly things can't happen, they definitely can, they do. And there's videos on it. But what happens now is, again, this did happen back then, but it wasn't to a severe degree. What happens now is I gotta have the most optimized way to level up. If I don't do the most optimized way to level up, I'm wasting my time. There's no point here. It has to be the most optimized way. Anybody who does otherwise, it's just, I don't understand it. And everybody's quiet, nobody ever talks ever. Or rarely, at least definitely not back when I used to play, people don't talk as much. Unless it's like a party or something like that in game, but I don't see it as much. And it becomes more like it's a solo experience for me, you know what I mean? With a lot of content creator, and this comes when you start growing, get big. I see it so many fucking times. So many fucking times I see this. And they try to deny it, but no, it's an actual thing. I see so many people grow, and I've seen it several times throughout the years I've streamed and such, where they say, well, I don't want to forget the people who helped me grow and stuff like that. That's good. I believe they genuinely do believe that. But the problem is the practicality. I'm not talking the moral or anything. I'm talking the practicality of actually trying to keep track of so many people. I mentioned Dunbar's number, which is Dunbar's number, for those who don't know. I need to get me a drink soon. For those who don't know, the Dunbar's number is a theoretical number, about 150 people, that you can actually have a proper relationship with. Now, it kind of varies on how deep. I think it's like 10 super close. I'm being rough here. I'm not saying these are the exact numbers. I'm just giving an example of what the feel is. Like 10 really close people, maybe like 20 good friends. If you're, that's the high end, by the way. 50 good people you know, and then like 100 acquaintances or something. I don't know, that's not the exact number. There's more to it, but the point is that that's about the size of a village. Like, where everybody knows each other, you know? And everybody has the gossip on everybody. That's how humans have evolved throughout, you know, thousands, hundreds of thousands, or tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of years. And when you get like the internet, social media, that number, you can fill. Hold on, let me. Okay, how about this? I'm gonna put my Discord right now. Let's put my Discord. I'm gonna count how many people I interact with on Discord, and we're gonna consider that. I'm not gonna be a huge count, but we're gonna go through it. All right. So we got. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. And mind you, I'm not counting literally everybody. It's people that I've kind of interacted with. 12, 13, like in, you know, kind of no. 14. Let's see, 15, 16, 17, 18. Kind of Kyle, 19. 20. Now, I'm not going to continue. I barely scroll down. I scroll down twice, and I'm already at 20 out of 150. And that's not counting people I know in real life and coworkers and such like that, right? That number gets filled up real fucking fast. Now, the reason why I mention it, and it's not in big content creators either. It's also small ones too, because even small ones, it does not take long, as I can count here right next to me. It does not take long to fill that number up. And you can't have a solid relationship with every single one. At least not an active relationship. It doesn't mean like you forget somebody. Like, there's a person you haven't seen in a long time. They'll come back and you'll be fine with them. But hey, it's that guy. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. But I'm talking like interaction and relationships that you actually have skin in the game. You know what I mean? That you actually have skin in the game. You actually, I like this person. They're really cool. Let's become actual, like just legit friends, not just e-friends, I would say. E-friends. I'm not saying that online people can't become really good friends. I know plenty of people online, a lot of people online, and I've done it myself, who met in person and they got married. They became close friends that interact with all the time and do things in person. I know truckers who, like, especially common among truckers, probably because they drive everywhere so they can actually meet each other, who definitely meet a lot of people online. And VR chat, despite the bad reputation it gets, I know a lot of people actually meet each other in person and have a good time. But the point is that the internet's not natural. And with the RuneScape example I gave, it seems like with social media in general, it's less of, we have these interesting niche things that I find to interact with people and learn things from. Where now it seems like it just feels fake. It's the best I can say. It just feels fake. It all feels fake. It feels fake as hell. And it's like everybody either wants something from somebody, or you know, they're trying to clout chase and such like that, or I don't know. That's just the best way to say it. It just all feels fake. It feels so fucking fake, and it makes it very hard for me to really give a shit about the internet nowadays. Like, it's, again, not that people back then didn't like clout chase or anything. They definitely did. Like, I remember back in old YouTube, they had, what was it, called them titty tubers, because back then, or that's not the actual name of it. I just call them titty tubers, but I don't remember what we actually called them back then. But what it was is, so YouTube had a reply feature back in the day, which I wish they still had, although it would definitely get abused nowadays. But they had a reply feature where you could reply to a video with your video and it actually linked to the video. Well, the problem with it was you get a lot of women with obvious cleavage showing, all this stuff, who would, they would reply, they'll just find the most popular video out there, reply to it, and you might say, oh, well, you're just, no. I mean, like, almost more than half of all the replies to that reply video is titty tubers. Like, because it gets them attention. That's just how the internet is. And so I'm not saying stuff like didn't happen back then. They definitely did. But because there wasn't really money in it, there wasn't really money in YouTube. Very limited. You'd have to join it. You had to join a group. It wasn't from YouTube. You had to join a certain media group. Like, I think back then they had Machinima was one of them. Say what you want about them, but that's just how it was. I think Screw Attack, I think, was one AVGN was. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what AVGN was part of, but they had to get with groups in order to make any money at all. And now, because of ad revenue and stuff like that, everybody's going for the zero-sum game. Everybody wants a piece of the very dwindling pie. And it is a zero-sum game. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It is a zero-sum game when it comes to if you're talking like big content creation, it is a zero-sum game. Like the only alternative you could have is you would have to find a way, because there's two people. Either you are entertaining in some form, or you have to find a way to actually relate to individuals. Not like broadly throwing it in, like individually. You have to find individuals that you share very common interests, you vibe very well. And admittedly, despite internet being so connected, it's very hard to find that. It's very hard to find people. I'll say it's even harder now than back then, just because, well, it depends. There's caveats, but in a certain way, it's harder now than back then. Not because of the aforementioned, everybody seems like they're out, they want something from you. But because it seems like back then, how do I even put this? People just seem more real back then. A lot more expressive. As long as it's, you know, not their public-facing profile, obviously. I don't know. It's just me. Maybe I'm just stupid and being a recluse, I guess. But, no, it's... Say it's rose-tinted glasses, but I can't be the only, like, ignoring the fact there's plenty of fucking studies on it. Let alone studies coming up with AI now. About people using it. But the way a lot of these media are just not right. Now, obviously, old internet, you can't literally just bring old internet back to now, not just because of just the trend chasing situation, but also because on a technical standpoint, it wouldn't work nowadays. Because the internet has a lot of the world, most of the world has access to the internet now. It's not just the West. And, the problem is that the bigger and bigger, the more people that join in, the more likely you're going to get bad actors and scammers. Anyways, what'd I say? Anyways, and if you took old YouTube's format and brought it to nowadays, like replies and everything, can you just imagine how insane reply videos would be, and not in a good way? Can you just imagine it? And then you also have AI. So the thing with AI, if it's a small website that clearly isn't going anywhere, I don't think they have to worry about AI. But the second a indie website becomes, like, popular at all, or a trend at all, or whatever the reason may be, the moment that website gets to that point, here comes the AI. Here comes all the AI. Here comes all the slop. We're gonna snatch all your videos, train the AI, and just upload your own videos and say it's ours. We're even gonna steal your work and upload it and say it's ours. Just all the typical scummy bullshit behavior that you see on mainstream internet. Now, it's always gonna happen. But I would argue it was rarer back then. It did happen, but it was rarer back then because there wasn't a money incentive. Now there's a money incentive, and so people have an incentive to steal your shit. It's fully incentivized now. You know, financially incentivized, and especially if you consider in some countries. So in the West, a lot of the money you get from like ad revenue and stuff really doesn't mean much. It's really not that much. It's like pennies. But in certain countries, excuse me, at the bare minimum, that's a solid side hustle. That's a solid side hustle. And it's not just other countries too. It happens everywhere, but it's just that other countries are a good example. But they're not the only ones. It happens in first world countries as well. It's just the degree and reasons vary a bit more. But the only way when it comes to, say, me promoting indie web, it's not that I would expect to get like a huge wave of indie web revival and go back to always the internet. That's not what I would expect whatsoever. Again, especially with government encroachment. I just wish somehow I could form a small group of people, right? Like, here's my goal. Here's Basago's idealized goal, right? Here's my idealized goal. I don't know how I would do it. And especially for me personally, it's a problem because I'm like very introverted. I don't get super active socially. Like, I remember when I first went in the voice call with some people, they were surprised at how quiet I actually am. Like, do you really talk? I'm like, talk about what? Like, none of you are saying anything I'm interested in, so why would I talk? You know what I mean? Because I'm not extroverted. Despite me talking, I'm a very introverted person. And like, unless you say something I'm interested in, I have selective hearing. And for better or worse. But Visago's idealized way would be to have a small group that actively interacts with one another in some way. I don't know how. And especially the problem with me is how I bounce around between so many subjects. It's hard to nail down. I guess, as crunchy as this is probably going to sound to some people, I have some, like, I have in-person friends, and I love them dearly. I interact with them all the time. So it's not like a situation like, oh my god, guys, I need friends. No, it's not the case. I have friends. I have really close friends that actually, crazy thing. And since I don't know if you should probably be streaming right now, Sid, say, if I had to guess, what are you doing? Guess not. Are they streaming? Oh, that's weird. Anyways, but especially what you should say, whether you're listening or not. To my knowledge, again, I don't know how your all's dynamic exactly is. I'm not going to put words into your mouth. I'm just assuming from what I see as an outsider. And I'm sure you know this too. Especially you're a few years older than I am. Definitely cherish those friends. Because they are so fucking rare. Oh my fucking god, are they so rare. They are so goddamn rare. Like, by the way, and actually Talix, by the way, I would almost put you in this bracket, actually. Even though, like, we haven't really seen each other in person. I can trust you with a lot of stuff, actually. If I really needed to. But finding trustworthy people like that, like, or at least trustworthy to you, at least. Who you can vibe with so well, and you enjoy being with all the time, is so fucking hard to find. And to a degree, at least for me personally, it's because I don't typically take interest in individuals that much. Largely because I'm in my own little world. That's a little selfish of me, but yeah, that's just how it is. But when you find those people, you, really gotta cherish them. Because they rarely show up. And a lot of the time, they tend to disappear. Either life splits them apart, or they just get busy. They get old. I got very close friend I've known since kindergarten. Isia, actually. Obviously, we still interact and talk, but he doesn't interact as much, especially because he has kids to take care of, which is good. But people do drift away. And, if you have a really good friend who you have for a long time and you stick around for especially a vast majority of your life, it's a blessing. But let's just say it that way. It is a blessing. Because I can only imagine, because I hear a lot, especially with the younger generation, I hear a lot of people with the younger generation who, especially because, like, I've been around on, like, VR chat and shit, and so many people, for some reason, because, okay, I gotta say this, because I'm quiet most of the time, like, I'll even go to, like, public, I admit, if anybody who's familiar with VR chat lingo, I am a mirror dweller. I'll just stand in front of the fucking mirror. I will do that, guilty as charged, and be quiet. However, I mean, I'll talk, if somebody talks to me, I'll talk. I'm not just, like, mute. I'm not mute, but, or somebody's talking about something interesting, I might jump in, but generally I'm to myself. But you'll be surprised at how many fucking people, oh my god, so many people, I don't know what it is, I don't know if it's how I handle myself, I don't know what it is, but will just come up to me like I'm a goddamn mirror, not that I hate this, by the way, and just tell me everything. They will just tell me everything, and I don't abuse it or anything like that. I know how it is. I mean, I aspired to be a therapist at one point, and then found out that was a bullshit, but either way. But, and I can tell you, there are so many people, especially the younger generation. I mean, they're also just younger, but that just get so much in the fucking drama, and you get so many immature people too that have no morality whatsoever. Like, they have no grasp or concept of morality at all, and they just wear it as a skin suit. It's so crazy. You know, like, I get so many people, like, especially when I was younger, especially, I got so many people saying I was raised right, at least in context of just, I'm not a nice guy. Let's make this clear. I'm not the nice guy. However, you know, just, there's just not many people that you can truly trust in this world. There really isn't. I've been scammed before. I've been screwed over before. I know it well. I've had people just have petty, stupid shit because they're just not mature or just stupid. Sometimes it's not even malevolence. Sometimes people are just fucking dumb. Like, consider that the average person pisses you off, right? The average person in the world could piss you off, especially consider how few friends you have. The average person pisses you off. Now imagine that half the world is dumber than that person. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Alright, well, I don't want to be rambling too much here. We do have to end it. It's getting a little late. Thanks all for visiting. Let me see who... Is Opti going to be streaming or not? Let me check. If not, I'll wait if necessary. Let me check real quick. Let me check. Yeah, technical difficulties. I see. How are the Octo Beans doing? Shut up, advertisement. Stop trying to sell me stupid shit I will never buy. I still have yet to have an advertisement just tell me something that I actually bought. Is the problem. Alrighty, that's all. Toodles, mortals, toodles. Wait for the raid to go. Oh, well, I'm gonna wait for the advertisement too. Come on. Come on. Go away. Oh, and while the advertisement's going, I do want to see if I can fix my, I'm gonna try it this weekend. I'm gonna try to fix my VR chat, my trackers and stuff, to see if I can, stream VR. I would like to stream VR chat, but we'll see. And that is one thing I will say good about VR chat, though, is when you find a good group for VR chat, it's a good group. It's a really good group, as long as they're not, like, drama whores. I had one, but unfortunately with my tracker problem, I stopped getting on VR chat. It kind of disappeared. But, oh well. The toodles.
Still is like.
We'll see. I'll may or may not stream this weekend. We'll see. Toodles, mortals, toodles.
Souls.